So you might want to. I want to calm all that down, bro. I want to calm all that down. Devontae Tank Davis
is a star. Love it when he drive in the fancy car.
Shakur Stevens
Just don't like him.
Devin Haney know he
Got a fire-ass shoe game. Y'all don't know fashion. Y'all don't know nothing.
ain't built like that, bro.
That ain't no purse, see? Yeah, y'all was right. So, cash out, supercharge, still got a banjo.
And it seems like you've been watching me this whole time, mad that I've been talking about. And now you finally feel like you got some shit that you can do. Some shit
Trump said this week.
And so you repost it. You won't even tweet it yourself.
The president
You won't even say
of
nothing.
Puerto Rico and the president of the Virgin Islands. Sir, you are the president of Puerto Rico, and you are also the president of the Virgin Islands. So the question is, who the fuck was you talking to?
Non-stop! 67! 67! 67! I'm so geek! 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67! Non-stop!
Fight a war, everybody's talking about it, or in the boxing circuit.
The rumor that I heard was that I said that unless somebody had 15, 20 million, don't even call me about it.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what we like. Layla, I'm here with my team. I got great news for you. We got the 15 million. Let's make a fight between me and you, the best versus the best. The greats versus the greats. The GOAT versus Muhammad Ali's daughter, Layla Ali. Let's make it happen. Mark, what else do we got?
Look, we have the two most prominent venues in this country, Cowboy Stadium and T-Mobile Arena, ready to go. They're extremely interested. We just have to finalize deals and dates with them. Most importantly, though, Ruben Branson, Win Records, thank you so much for supporting us, because that's what allows us to make this offer.
Thank you very much, Mark. Win Records' assignment was to bring forth $15 million. We have the $15 million for Layla. Let's make this fight happen.
That's what I'm talking about. So you saying we got the 15 million, we got the venue, and we got the dates. Now all we need is Layla Ali. Is we gonna make this fight happen or what? You asked for the 15 million and we delivered.
Fight Ann Wolfe. Yeah, fight Ann Wolfe, Ali. Come on back and fight the girl they say you ducked. Oh, that'll burn them up, burn they britches up. Yeah, Layla Ali gets stoppages and knockouts. Knockout Ann Wolfe. We want to see that. Yeah, we want to see some more stoppages and some droppages. We want to see some more girl fights. If you're going to fight somebody, Layla Ali, fight somebody your own age. You know, that'll be a big fight, man, you know. You fought Frazier's daughter. You might as well fight Ann Wolfe. Ow! I don't need to fight Clarissa. She's young. She's the GOAT. Like your daddy say, he's the greatest of all time. Daddy! H. Chucky. Chuck E. Cheese. Chucky. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese. See? What's wrong with you? You never mess with my dad. Never mess with my dad. Hit that like button for me, man. Take that. Yeah, what you say? What you say about my dad? Huh? What you say? Hashtag saving booby. Boom. 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 Look at that. What? Hit him. Boom. That's my dad. Yeah, booby. You get dizzy in there, don't you? You get dizzy? You got dizzy, didn't you?
Oh, this not working.
You won't trick Dad like that.
What
What's the business? You already know. Early morning with that coffee ready to go. Run that beat back selector. You heard what Cat Williams said. Cat Williams funny as hell, but it's true. Like, you talking to yourself, President Trump. You taking the food stamps. You done took the Board of Education out of the school systems. They can teach what they want to. Oh, man, it's going to be a civil war coming up soon. Niggas going to run up in the grocery stores grabbing groceries when they take off the food stamps. Like The Walking Dead. Run up in your house when you're bringing the groceries back from the stove. Fuck the grocery store. Oh, it's going to get lawless and reckless. And you know, everybody is packing. Everybody is carrying. They did not just invent one gun when they made Jern. Yours, yours, yours on.
Trump said this week, he spoke to the president of Puerto Rico and the president of the Virgin Islands.
Sir, you are the president of Puerto Rico, and you are also the president of the Virgin Islands. So the question is, who the fuck was you talking to?
Non-stop! 67! 67! 67! I'm so geek! 67!
67. Hey, yeah, you know. He's so geek. Running.
67! Non-stop! Everybody's talking about it. In the boxing circuit.
The rumor that I heard was that I said that unless somebody had 15, 20 million, don't even call me about it.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what we like. Layla, I'm here with my team. I got great news for you. We got the 15 million. Let's make a fight between me and you, the best versus the best. The greats versus the greats. The GOAT versus Muhammad Ali's daughter, Layla Ali. Let's make it happen. Mark, what else do we got?
Look, we have the two most prominent venues in this country, Cowboy Stadium, T-Mobile Arena, ready to go. They're extremely interested. We just have to finalize deals and dates with them. Most importantly, though, Ruben Branson, Win Records, thank you so much for supporting us, because that's what allows us to make this offer.
Thank you very much, Mark. Win Records' assignment was to bring forth $15 million. We have the $15 million for Layla. Let's make this fight happen.
That's what I'm talking about. So you saying we got the 15 million, we got the venue, and we got the dates. Now all we need is Layla Ali. Is we gonna make this fight happen or what? You asked for the 15 million and we delivered.
Fight Ann Wolfe. Yeah, fight Ann Wolfe, Ali. Come on back and fight the girl they say you ducked. Oh, that'll burn them up, burn they britches up. Yeah, Layla Ali gets stoppages and knockouts. Knockout Ann Wolfe. We want to see that. Yeah, we want to see some more stoppages and some droppages. We want to see some more girl fights. If you're going to fight somebody, Layla Ali, fight somebody your own age. You know, that'll be a big fight, man, you know. You fought Frazier's daughter. You might as well fight Ann Wolfe. Ow! Don't need to fight Clarissa. She's young. She's the GOAT. Like your daddy say, he's the greatest of all time. Daddy!
H.
Chucky.
Yeah.
Chuck E. Cheese. Chucky.
Chucky.
Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese. Yeah. Can't say a C-H.
What's wrong with you?
That's okay.
Never mess with my dad. Never mess with my dad.
Hit that like button for me, man.
Take that. Yeah, what you say? What you say about my dad? Huh? What you say?
Hashtag saving booby.
Boom. 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 Nigga, what? Hit him.
You don't know nothing about it, Layla. You watch me watch them go. Oh yeah, she getting all the games. Maybe she'll be the next Booby. You get dizzy in there, don't you? You get dizzy? You got dizzy, didn't you?
Oh, no.
You won't trick Dad like that.
No, sir. Well, yeah, maybe she'll be the next Booby. That's what I want, man. You know, Clarissa want to be the next Ali, the next Quote, the next Layla Ali. She don't want to be the Quote. She don't want to be the Clarissa Shields brand. She want to be the attachment from the Ali brand. Dominate the Ali brand, and you're the best of all times. If you dominate a Ali name, just like Larry Holmes, he thought that beating Ali would make him official tissue. Same with Spinks. When Spinks beat Ali, he thought he was going to be official tissue. I be the name. You want to beat your legend. You want to beat your idol, your numero uno. I'm not a Puerto Rican, but I'm speaking so that you know. You got dolled up, made up with your nice little hair weave and your makeup, your jewelries, your girlies, which you got their little hair weave on and they makeup. Look at them, iced out. You got the white boy in the polo shirt wrinkled up like they usually be. No jewelry, but the boss in that situation, running and talking that shit. And everybody else, you see Papoose like a gangstar. Negroes up in there trying to get an old lady out of retirement to fight. Okay, maybe you stirred up Layla Ali's juices. Maybe she came to her senses. Maybe she has a boardroom of people just like you got a boardroom of people. You are talking to a fighter, former fighter, still a killer in her heart, still got the same bloodline. Maybe they got down and sat at their round table and was like, hold up, swole up. You 48 years old. You was born in 1977. You're the same age as Part Twice. Shit. You better not get in the ring with this little young heifer, this whippersnapper. Now, who you can get in the ring with, since she bringing her name up, is Ann Wolfe. Ann Wolfe still in shape. Ann Wolfe got her own boxing gym. Ann Wolfe still training girls. Ann Wolfe don't like Layla Ali. Ann Wolfe got a better story than Clarissa Shields. Ann Wolfe got a better reason to fight Layla Ali than Clarissa Shields. Ann Wolfe should be the one getting the payday, not Clarissa Shields. Clarissa Shields had her shine. It's time to pass the torch anyway. You about to have some babies. You about to be a mommy, remember? Who you gonna pass the torch to is the question. You over here trying to get an old woman out of retirement to pass the torch that she don't feel like she has to pass the torch to you. The most she could do for you is promote you like she did. She didn't have to like your style of boxing. She never said that she liked your style. I mean, disliked your style. But what if she did not like your style of boxing? There's a lot of men out here that don't like to watch the WNBA or female boxing. And that's the truth, Ruth. It's a lot of men out here that really weren't paying attention to female boxing until Layla Ali came to the sport. But y'all too young to know that era. Y'all too young to know that Layla Ali is the reason that me and a lot of other guys, we're not talking about the ladies, we talking about it's a reason for everything. And she, for me, and Negroes of the male species in my era started watching female boxing because of Layla Ali. So for the youngsters today to say we over here taking sides, no. We giving historical facts, Jack. And you should listen to your elders. There ain't no way in the world If it wasn't for Layla, listen, she came in there and was knocking shit out. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, you can say she used her father's name if you want to, but she was knocking shit out with her father's name as a booster. And she looked just like her daddy. Ain't that crazy? So when I say she should be fighting Ann Wolfe, that's a better story. That's a better reason to fight, to come out of retirement. That's a better reason to fight Clarissa. Since you don't woke up a beast, shit, nigga, come on.
What I heard was that I said that unless somebody has 15, 20 million, don't even call me about it.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what we like. Layla, I'm here with my team. I got great news for you. We got the 15 million. Let's make a fight between me and you, the best versus the best. The greats versus the greats. The GOAT versus Muhammad Ali's daughter.
Right there. Right there. Now, you think this lady that's born in 1977, 48 years old, same age as I, does not have a team as you, a round table, in fact, like you put on your YouTube channel. You know, people are rooting for your YouTube channel. So why not root for Layla's YouTube channel? And put something on your YouTube channel that can go viral. You want to go viral. I want to go viral. People that say, oh, they just doing that to go viral, can't go viral, are not trying to go viral, or tried to go viral and could not go viral. Viral or not, people listen. Gold teeth glisten. Hell, I can easily keep replaying the video I got on my shit. This shit done ran up to like 26,000 views on my shit, man. But it's a short. We want the videos to get like that. We want the lives to get up to 26,000 views. And why wouldn't we? That's a good, great feeling to want to be on top and successful in life. And Layla Ali has already done that. Clarissa Shields has already done that. Ann Wolfe was a mean machine type of boxer, but she couldn't get that big fight. And now is the time for Ann Wolfe to get a big fight, come out of retirement, still in shape, ready. I think that's the fight. I think that's the fight. I think Layla Ali in her part 2 should explain what happened with Ann Wolfe and the whole story. Don't even talk about Clarissa Shields in part 2, Layla Ali. Don't even talk about Clarissa Shields in part 2, because you know why? I wish I was at your round table. You think Clarissa Shields the only one that can make up and have a round table? That's a fake round table. What decision did those ladies make at the round table? Everybody at Layla Ali's round table will be making decisions or having something to do. The only things I can think of that the ladies in this video were at the round table was just for decorations. You know, the rappers got to have the ladies in the videos. But I would love to see, you know, Clarissa and maybe Shadeja. But how about Layla versus Ann Wolfe? That's what we want to see. Because I'm telling you, brother, they both still in shape and looking good to me. Now, Ann Wolfe, she's a manly looking woman, but as far as being in shape, that's the part I'm saying looking good. When we looking at women, we always think of the, you know, the physical as far as aesthetics and how they look as far as sexual, but that's just a man. I'm sorry, Jab Queen. Looking real nice on there. I clipped you. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna put that up there in a little minute, though. But hey, man, I'm sorry. We men. We see you and you don't present your man on YouTube. We go at you. Now, if you got a man, you need to start putting that brother on YouTube, brother. Niggas gonna look at you and you start popping your little tongue like that, man. Like, whoa. You know. But hey, man, when we see Alicia Bumgarner, men think like that too. You know, it's no military secret. You know, we are men, red blooded, in fact. No skittles, no rainbows, even though the rainbow used to mean to wish and make a wish on it when we were kids. And we were happy to see you'll wear a rainbow shirt in my era and not be considered gay. But wear a rainbow shirt today and they going to call you gay. Ain't that crazy how the time changes? Funny how time changes and things change. You know, like Blue Bloods say, uh, everything in boxing is subject to change. That's true because, nigga, I might fight you today and beat you up, and then later on, they'll be like, man, he shouldn't fight that nigga no more. He beat the shit out that nigga. But then you go on and start kicking ass and learn like Lubin. And then here it go. All them guys that say, oh, he never fight that nigga Lubin. He's some shit. Now here it go. Niggas want to fight Lubin. Lubin got destroyed by Fundora. And nigga, that don't mean shit. He was young. He got destroyed by Charlo. That ain't shit. He was young. And he came back. Carissa Shields, you've been fighting some girls that, saying just can't really fight, G. Like, remember Danielle Perkins was good, but she was just winging it and you clipped her ass. I'm talking about then when you clipped her, you just went to swinging crazy and wild, just winging it. You know, a lot of people say Clarissa got skills. Yeah, she got skills when she, you know what I'm saying? But when she hits you and she thinks she got you hurt, I'm always telling y'all she go to fighting like a girl. And just both of the girls just be winging it, you know? And that's what I be talking about. And like that's females for you though. Like even with basketball, when I try to watch the female basketball, G, it's like, okay, they gonna shoot a bunch of jumpers. Even when I watch a bunch of guys play, they just shooting a bunch of jumpers. Man, ain't nobody really trying to watch that, G. Ain't nobody really trying to watch that, man. I can go out there and shoot a bunch of jumpers and do some layups and you know what I'm saying, back some people down and do some fadeaways, but I want to see the girls dunk. We always been saying that, and girls get mad when we say that, and then when we like we got to drop the rim to 9 feet. That's what they get mad about. Excuse me. That's what they get mad about. Like, why don't you want to see dunking when the girl get a fast break and she all by herself and she about 7 feet tall and she dunk? It's a ooh, but nah, nigga, I want you to dunk on somebody during a play, an actual pick and roll, or you just drive from the top of the key and dunk on a girl. That's what we want to see, G. We don't want to see no fast break all by yourself dunk on somebody. And then it's always the big tall girls. We want to see the short 5'6" pretty girls, the sexy girls, man, dunk. Even if it's your girl that's on the walkway, she can't dunk. She size of the girls that can dunk. You know, what's my girl that graduated from Tennessee, man? Not Lisa Leslie, but the light skinned chick, man. What's her name? She can dunk, but you know, she come on, man. Like we talking about during plays, but with boxing, same thing, G. Same thing, homie. It's like we want to see the sexy girls fight. And then when we see the girls fight, they always just blow after blow, trading blows like a regular girl fight. And when I say a regular girl fight, you go to high school, you see the girls in the street. You rarely see girls when they land the punch not go berserk, go haywire, just like give it all they got in nonstop action when girls fight. You know, no catching up, backing up, slipping the punch, catching up, blocking the punch, parry, catching up. It's just la 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 once you got them hurt. And you know, I see that. I don't know how else to explain it, G. Sorry if I sound like a chauvinist pig. Maybe I am, man. Maybe I like what I like, G. You know what I'm saying? When we watch the ladies fight, we looking for the sexy ladies. I'm just keeping it G. We looking for the good looking Alicia Bumgarners for the weigh-ins. You understand me? And we ain't talking just like even when they get in the ring. You know what I'm saying? When they throw them hands and shit, man, they nice, but Alicia get hit a lot. Alicia Bumgarner get hit a lot, and you know it ain't no military. She got the short arms, but I love to watch her because she's pretty, and we don't care if she get beat up or not. Straight up, we didn't care if she popped dirty. Nigga, Bill Haney had her in the gym immediately after that, and I guess it got overturned or whatever you want to call it. But hell, even with the girlie that Clarissa Shields fought, I think she popped dirty. We don't care about that. Don't nobody care about that. And it was a great fight. And she dropped Clarissa. And, you know, it was good for boxing to see her get dropped because she got up and handled her business and fought, but she couldn't drop her. I mean, she couldn't knock her out, is basically what I'm saying. We want to see some stoppages from Clarissa. She's the quote. And you comparing yourself to Ali and Ali's daughter, she was dropping them girls, man. No matter what you say about their competition level, nigga, she was dropping them girls, boy. Yeah, getting bloody in the ring, too. You know, and not to say that she was a perfect fighter, but it wasn't just her father's name. It was her bloodline, man. And she went in there like a savage beast. Devontae, know you would come pop up and show love to your boy, you know. But she made a YouTube video too, Devontae.
Layla Ali. Let's make it happen. Mark, what else do we got?
Look, we have the two most prominent venues in this country, Cowboy Stadium, T-Mobile Arena, ready to go. They're extremely interested. We just have to finalize deals and dates with them.
Ready to go, right?
Most importantly, though, Ruben Branson, Win Records, thank you so much for supporting us, because that's what allows us to make this offer.
Made a whole show.
Thank you very much, Mark. Win Records' assignment was to bring forth $15 million.
Made a whole
We
show.
have the $15 million for Layla. Let's make this fight happen.
That's what I'm talking about. So you saying we got the 15 million, we got the venue, and we got the dates. Now all we need is Layla Ali.
Why?
Is he gonna make this fight happen or what? You asked for the 15 million and we delivered.
Fight Ann Wolfe. Yeah, fight Ann Wolfe, Ali. Come on back and fight the girl they say you ducked. Oh, that'll burn them up, burn they britches
Burn
up.
them up.
Yeah, Layla Ali gets stoppages and knockouts. Knockout Ann Wolfe. We want to see that. Yeah, we want to see some more stoppages and some droppages. We want to see some more girl fights. But if you're going to fight somebody, Layla Ali, fight somebody your own age.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that'll be a big fight, man. You know, you fought Frazier's daughter. You might as well fight Ann Wolfe. Ow!
Oh, yeah.
Don't need to fight Clarissa. She's young. She's the GOAT. Like your daddy say, he's the greatest of all time. Daddy!
T
H.
H
Chucky.
Chucky
Chuck E. Cheese.
Chucky
Chucky.
Chucky
Cheese.
Cheese
Chuck E. Cheese.
Chucky Cheese
Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah,
Chucky
See?
What's wrong with you?
Yeah, nigga, I'm training my dog. She ain't never seen Clarissa.
Never mess with
Or
me.
Layla.
Hit that like button for me, man.
Take that.
Yeah. What they say about your
What
daddy?
you say? What you say about my dad? Huh? What you say?
Hashtag saving booby.
Boom. 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 Nigga, that's
What?
what? Hit him. Boom. That's
She
my
want to
dad.
go to Chuck E. Cheese with her birthday. I say, you got to learn how to say Chuck E. Cheese. You got to learn how to say Chuck E. Yeah, hashtag on the bitches.
You get dizzy in there, don't you?
Look.
You get dizzy? You got dizzy, didn't you?
Oh, this not working.
You won't
Hell
get down
no.
like that.
You won't get me like that. Yeah, man, but yeah, man, don't fight Layla. Fight some of these young gals, man. You know, you got your time to shine. It's time for Ann Wolfe to get her time since you done brought her back from the dead. She brought Ann Wolfe back to life. Appreciate it. I appreciate you, man, because everybody say she ducked Ann Wolfe, man. And you know, part 2, I'm telling you, man, part 2 need to be just no talk about Clarissa. Don't even mention her name. Just explain the situation about how everybody say you duck Ann Wolfe, and then at the end of the YouTube video, say you got you a $15 million check, and you want to fight Ann Wolfe to settle the beef. That'll be dope. I wish I was at that round table. You see how she had a round table in the old video for this lady? You had a round table for Layla and had video. You had girls at the table. Like, what was their role at the table? What did the girls do? Was they just decorations? I think they was just decorations, right? Because what did they do? But I'm pretty sure that Layla Ali got a round table as well. You know what I'm saying? They pretty too. Look at them. Where they at? There they go. Hey. You know, they made choices and decisions. But, you know, I'm pretty sure Layla had one as well. But, man, yeah. I don't think so. I think it'll have to come from, because, you know, they don't believe in the ladies over there. That's why they got the guys doing all the jobs that the ladies do in America, because it's about religion, and they culture over there don't look too good about women showing their hair for real like that. You know what I'm saying? They're supposed to cover it up. Marine Corps boys. It's a job. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what them guys get paid. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they get very successful. Like the valet in Atlanta, I think they pay you like $10 an hour. But you know, when you valet in them spots where the rappers come, they tip you thousands of dollars. If they drunk and high, man, you never know what you'll get. So that's the reasoning for the $10 an hour, brother. You know, certain jobs, perks, you know.
Great left hand. A little slow to bring it back. Girl fight. That one big shot, but she knows Clarissa throws some eye-catching punches that are quick to get you.
Watch that. Oh, it's over with. Watch it. Keep out.
No more friendship here.
It's later.
The load is unloading.
She has no legs from underneath her at all.
Valerie Mahfoud stunned the boxing world when she knocked out the formidable Ann Wolfe, a victory that showcased her raw power and fearless approach in the ring. That win elevated Mahfoud's status, but her toughest challenge came against the undefeated Layla Ali. In their bout, Ali's combination of speed, precision, and ring IQ overwhelmed Mahfoud, earning Ali a dominant win. So, who's the better boxer in this triangle? Mahfoud proved she could take down a legend, but Ali's ability to beat Mahfoud convincingly suggests her skills reign supreme. Valerie Mahfoud stunned the boxing world when she knocked out the formidable Ann Wolfe, a victory that showcased her raw power and fearless approach in the ring. That win elevated Mahfoud's status, but her toughest challenge came against the undefeated Layla Ali. In their bout, Ali's combination...
Hey, man, Layla Ali was pretty and knocking them gals out, G. Up what y'all talking about. We want to see that match right there. That's what the OGs want to see. We don't even care what the young niggas want to see no more, because y'all want to see that fraudulent shit. We want to see the fight that never happened type shit, because we was alive when that shit was going down. Yep. I hope Layla Ali YouTube channel blow up to the stratosphere. And I hope she come out and announce a fight with Ann Wolfe. I hope she busts everybody's bubble. That'll be great for boxing. To be continued type of fight, right? Look who knocked out Wolfe. Jesus? All you gonna do is just try to knock Layla out, like Larry Holmes tried to do Muhammad Ali, God bless the dead. That's all you gonna try to do. Yeah, Larry Holmes beat up on old Ali, had Parkinson's, all kinds of shit. You knew he had the shakes before the fight. I'm gonna beat you. You remember, you my sparring partner. You my sparring partner, Larry Holmes. I'm superior. I'm supreme. I'm gonna beat you. And what Larry Holmes looking at him like, I'm gonna beat the shit out of this old motherfucker. Nigga, you ain't had to do that to Ali. You the Eastern assassin, Larry Holmes. You had the best jab in the heavyweight division. That jab was a flicker. That flick jab, just like the flick jab they got Tank Davis in his eye. It was a flick. But he had more power because he a heavyweight, nigga. Imagine getting flick jabbed and Larry Holmes like a shotgun. You know how you crack that bitch. Fire! That's how that nigga's jab was, boy. No mercy, nigga. You no mercy. Like 702 said, man. You no mercy, Ali, in that fight. And I was glad that Mike Tyson came back and fucked you off, boy. Same with Spinks. Mike Tyson hunted you niggas, man, because of the shit y'all did to Muhammad Ali. Ali, that name is more than a boxing name that you niggas is disrespecting, fool. They took this nigga prime years from him and said, no, nigga, since you ain't gonna go over there and kill the Vietnamese, we ain't gonna let you box. He ain't never stood on nothing. That nigga still the face of boxing, nigga. And you want to take down a legend name to boost yourself up to the stratosphere. Somebody that took you in when you was a little girl and said, yeah, this what you should do. Do this, do that, and do this, and you gonna be on top. And you did that, and did this, and did that, and it wasn't enough for you. You wanted to beat her. Y'all forget about the time when Layla Ali said that during COVID, her and her round table was trying to make a fight for that Clarissa Shields, but the COVID happened. And you know, she's a married woman, right? And that's another thing y'all don't talk about. Married women that are loyal and faithful to their husband is gonna do what a wife should do. And that's be a housewife. You got cooking videos. Your man is an ex-NFL player. He likes to eat thousands and thousands of calories. His stomach and digestive system is used to that. You niggas don't even know physiology. Once you get your body used to all of the, man, you know how many calories an NFL player has to ingest? She's a great cook, a great wife. She stays home with her husband, tends to her husband. And now you want her back out and fight? You want her to come out of retirement. How long has she been married? 17, 18 years? She ain't been fighting for 17, 18 years, nigga. Doing the things that a woman is supposed to do in life by God. And you want her to fight a youngster so you can get your thrills and your kicks of seeing her beat up on an old woman? No, fight Wolfe. Come on back, baby, and fight Wolfe. She's pretty. Didn't she make fun of the light-skinned girlies? How the light-skinned girls feel when they hear Clarissa Shields talk about y'all. Just stone cold included all of the light-skinned lovely ladies into the conversation. Even Alicia, my cousins, my baby mama, my daughter. Both of my daughters light-skinned. And we've been growing up with this in our family for a long time, color-struck people. We got dark-skinned people in our family as well, color-struck. And it's been going on not just in my family, but in multiple millions of black families in America. Because I feel the pain of the dark-skinned women as well. because the dark-skinned women couldn't get in certain sororities in college back before my grandmother was born because of the paper bag test. If you was light, you was right. Star bright, damn near white. You can get into those places. They put them in the rap videos to this day. Flood them. They exotic. Okay, she's pretty. She kicking ass though. Light-skinned, dropping them, making them bleed, all that there. And Wolfe, dark-skinned girl, didn't get the shot. Better story if you ask me. Black is beautiful no matter what shade and what complexion. And the Willie Lynch letter taught you guys to separate all of us. And that's how they dominate us, because they put the light skin against the dark skin, the old against the young, the educated against the uneducated, the good hair against the nappy hair, the rich against the poor niggas, and there it goes, separation. We should have a continent behind us. Mexicans got a country behind them. Pacquiao got a country behind him. Africa is a continent with a lot of countries inside of it. So you can go ahead and keep that little vision of her fighting Clarissa. No. Champ side over there hating on the girl Paige. She don't want nobody to get their page up and jumping, do you, boy? Nope. You just hating on Layla Ali for making a YouTube video trying to hype her shit up. Like, what if she will fight Layla or Clarissa Shields? This is great promotion, nigga. Y'all anticipating. I'm anticipating. Everybody waiting on part 2. Part twice never nice, because you don't know what's going to be said. You over there speculating what's going to be said. You hoping she don't fight Clarissa Shields, because, man, if she do knock out Clarissa Shields, because that's what she known for, an old woman like George Foreman knocking. I forgot about George Foreman coming back, dropping and getting that heavyweight title at an old age when he 40-something. Don't let it happen, just like Tank. Don't you get knocked out, Tank Davis. Don't you get knocked the fuck out.
See, you don't try to give nothing.
Trump has cut my food stamps from $2,800 down to $350. Now, what am I?
Well, nigga, you better not get knocked out, boy. Money, nigga, we need money out here in this world, G. Yeah, man. So I understand you going to get in that Jake Paul bag, brother. We ain't even tripping about that no more. We want you not to get knocked out now, cuz you like to download the data. Yeah, I'm off of Clarissa right now. We on Tank ass. You like to download, how is you gonna go in there and this is let's say if it's a real fight, let's see, how you gonna go in round 1? Is you gonna be lateral? Is you gonna be on your step back like Shakur? Or is you go download the data? You gonna download 195 pounds worth of data? How you gonna get past that reach? You side to side like you was in the Lamont Roach fight? I ain't never really seen you do that a lot until the Lamont Roach fight. How is you gonna approach this big old white boy? What is you gonna do? He too swift for Jake? Okay. When he land a punch on Jake, Devontae, is it gonna hurt Jake? And where he gonna land it at? Is it gonna be to the body? Is Jake gonna brace for that shit and counter? And if he counter and land, will it hurt Tank? That's what I'm asking. How big is Tank? Ain't he 150? Then I asked all the Tank fans when they first announced that shit, what weight was Tank gonna be when he fight Jake Paul? How big he gonna get? Is he gonna still be swift on a counter? Is he gonna still have the same speed? Is that Pop gonna go up to 154? and be able to drop a big geeked up white boy. I don't care what you say, man. That USADA, that shit is the generic drug testing, nigga. Where Barbara? We gonna make sure you're straight and not pop. They don't even test for everything on that USADA, do they? I don't trust it. Y'all talking about snack, nigga? They got more than snack. They got everything out there that's okay to take now, according to Suleiman. Because Suleiman said you raise the level of Clenbuterol, you raise the level of Medrolone, you raise the level of all that, now you can still take it. You say Jake showed in the past couple of fights he content with being idle. Too, they better not pull that download shit. They better get right to it. Fireworks. Hey, man, he said 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67. What that mean? Ain't it a 10-round fight? But you gonna round 6, round 7 turn up? He geek. He looking like Ryan Garcia before the Devin Haney fight. That's what it looked like. Yeah, you see Brian Norman Jr. over there working in that sparring, man, not taking his head off that center line. Like I told his daddy, man, tighten up, Brian, man. You gonna get in there with Devin and get outpointed. Devin ain't got no power, do he? You seen him lately though, man. I don't know now. He keep on fucking with Victor, man. He might give himself some pop. He said gonna stay, we ain't gonna drop him, but you made some good point. Hey, nigga, his daddy agreed with me. That nigga daddy agreed with me, man. Shit, he know his nigga. You know. Look at that shit. That nigga know. He know it's true.
Let me hear what Pitbull has to say.
Who else?
I'll take what Lamont Roach has to say.
Oh, yeah?
Before I will listen to Ryan Garcia.
Okay.
So, I ain't land that shit, but when he landed that shit on Frank Mar, he fucked his ass up.
Woo! Look at that! And the pivot! Why that shit? Oh my God! Bruh.
Wow.
They talking about this nigga had an off night. It's me! Fuck is wrong with them? It's me! Bing! Oh my God! Bing! Bing!
Did he hit Tank? He hit Lamont.
Look, the slips and everything. That was low.
Don't tell me he wasn't in the
right hand again.
He was swinging with full velocity.
Come on, look at the shots. Look at that.
Off night.
I ain't worried about that. We're not worried about it. He hit me low 10 times already. Obviously, he's not going to take a point from Tank. Obviously. But them shots in between, what is y'all missing? I was putting that shit on him, bro. People think I'm exaggerating or something like that. Like, oh, like the defense is crazy. People talking about he had an off night. Nah, I'm just like that. Look at the blood. Oh, he think he was gonna walk me down. Look, that's the right hand right there, and that's the jab. Look at that shit. How the fuck this nigga go? He get hit with a right hand, then get hit with a jab. Look at the ref and take a knee.
Hey, Devontae, you say Brian gonna be shooting that left hook though? Let me tell you something. What he got caught with in that Ryan Garcia fight? Come on, man. What he did? I'm gonna give you a drum roll. A left hook. Now let me tell you something, homie. I'm gonna tell you something. Like Bill Haney, he a nuisance. Devin Haney, you are who raised you, bro. But if you are who raised you, we ain't finna sit here and act like Bill Haney ain't smart, nigga. So if Bill Haney is smart, nigga, Devin Haney is smart too. He just ain't as flamboyant like his daddy. Now, he get punched in the face for a living, so he might have lost a few chest pieces after that fight. But if not, nigga, he not finna get caught with no left hook no more. And who has a faster left hook, Ryan Garcia or Brian Norman Junior. That shit powerful, but I don't think it's faster than Ryan Garcia's left hook. And I don't think Devin Haney is going to let that nigga catch him. He not going to fight on the inside, bro. He going to jab with Haney? Who got a better jab? You going to jab with Haney, you coming forward, Haney going to be lateral. Haney going backwards. Haney not going to stand there and trade with you. How you going to get your jab off if he ain't there? And when you throw that power, you going to get countered by the jab. That's all I'm saying. He not finna go in there and trade with that nigga. He gonna try to take him through the deep water before he really try to trade with him. And by that time, we gonna be tired. I've seen Brian Norman work off the ropes and be gasping for air. Come on, man.
Let's just rewind it real quick. Let's just rewind it real quick.
When this nigga fought somebody?
Look, y'all can see it.
Sasaki?
Y'all can see it right there.
All right. Y'all tricked by the illusion, right? We gonna bet some money on this fight. I got
2, 3. The fuck he going? And then they let him go to the corner. That's a disqualification, bro. Referee ain't called time. Look at me. I'm telling him keep counting.
You working on in the camp because of me.
He said, but you took a knee. That's gonna look like a knockdown. Nigga, it is a knockdown. Big googly eye motherfucker, Mo.
Hey, Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz and Mo. He working on taking their head off the center line in camp for this Devin Haney fight because of me. You hear me? And I don't want nobody else to forget that, because nigga, right after the fight, nigga, I asked him. I said, hey man, you great, man. You're a great little knockout. But nigga, your son don't take his head off that center line. And what he said? What'd he say?
That's a generous call from
bro. 8-4 plus the knockdown. Score would have been crazy. And then look, but watch me still work though. He talking about here comes Davis. I'm hitting him. He hit me with that left hand right there, but that shit ain't. Come on, bro. He hit me low again.
What Scarface said? What Scarface said? Who put this shit together? Huh? Me. That's who. Who I trust? Who I trust? Me. Now who you trust, man? I trust me, man. I trust my eyeballs. I trust that Santillion fight I watched. I trust the fight I watched before the Santillion fight. I trust my eyes for the fight before that fight that Santillion watched and picked him and thought he was sweet. I watched the Sasaki fight. I watched all his sparring matches that he's been putting out. I watched all his fights just like Brian Norman Sr. watched all of Boots fights his whole career. We watched all of the Pedraza fights. We watched every single solitary one of Pedraza's fights. We watched all these niggas fights, nigga. So yeah, who I trust? Me. Now who you trust, man? Hit that like button.
Miss. He missed all those. And he did. I mean, lucky I ain't laying that motherfucker hook. Block.
So we can't move. We can't do nothing. A lot of people online talking about he should move past him. He should do. They sound like fools. We can't move. We locked in a contract. So we got to do what they exercise. So we waiting on the date. We're supposed to fight June 21st. They pushed it back to August 16th. That's how it was. It was always going to be a fight. Supposedly a fight. So, you know, if they wanted to fight Jake after the fight Jake. Don't exercise the option was. Say, all right, we're going to fight Jake. And then we can revisit next fight. Or we ain't going to fight Jake and this person revisit. But let us do our thing.
Had your own promotional company as well. What's your situation?
We're working with PPC right now.
Any amount of fights?
It'll come out.
Nasty work. See, you don't try to give nothing.
But watch out for my right because that was a nice left hand from Cuevas that shook Norman's legs.
Telling you,
Breakast is extremely dangerous.
Rude exposure said great knockout, but I think when Junior throws his right hand, he doesn't take his head off that line, fix it, and y'all cooking with fish grease. Appreciate you, Rude. Shout out to you, bro.
Yeah, no, I take that to the criticism. I'm with you. I'm with you all the way on that. I'm with you. I was standing looking at not just that I was looking at. I mean, but that's part of the process. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You grow and learn. It's not that somebody don't know how to do it. It could be just like, you know, and I'm not saying this to be fun. I'm saying this to be real. It's just like with, you know, some fighters, they make excuses for why they doing something and why they not doing something. Like somebody said, I heard that they may not respect their power when they don't mind getting hit. You know, I've heard all kind of things. But I'm gonna say that I'm gonna say that I think that all criticism needs to be taken into consideration and looked at and not be shunned upon or whatever.
They talking about. Fuck what they talking about. Go in there and try to give it your all, man, because they don't even know, man. You going in there with somebody that was on the pound for pound list, G. Now you can put yourself on there and prove me wrong. You heard the video, the live I did yesterday. We ain't just over here rooting for Devin Haney. We rooting for a great fight. Great fight. You know what I'm saying? We want a great fight. I want to see action both ways, nigga. Like we want some Hagler Hearns type shit going on out here, man. And I want to see Shakur get into a great fight, you know. But Ann Wolfe, I want you to get back out there. Hey, run that one back again, part twice. Hold up.
He spoke to the president of Puerto Rico and the president of the Virgin Islands. Sir, you are the president of Puerto Rico, and you are also the president of the Virgin Islands. So the question is, who the fuck was you talking to?
Non-stop! 67! 67! 67! I'm so geeked! 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67! Non-stop!
Everybody's talking about it, or in the boxing circuit.
The rumor that I heard was that I said that unless somebody had 15, 20 million, don't even call me about it.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what we like. Layla, I'm here with my team. I got great news for you. We got the 15 million. Let's make a fight between me and you, the best versus the best. The greats versus the greats. The GOAT versus Muhammad Ali's daughter, Layla Ali. Let's make it happen. Mark, what else do we got?
Look, we have the two most prominent venues in this country, Cowboy Stadium, T-Mobile Arena, ready to go. They're extremely interested. We just have to finalize deals and dates with them. Most importantly, though, Ruben Branson, Win Records, thank you so much for supporting us, because that's what allows us to make this offer.
Thank you very much, Mark. WIN Records' assignment was to bring forth $15 million. We have the $15 million for Layla. Let's make this fight happen.
That's what I'm talking about. So you saying we got the 15 million, we got the venue, and we got the dates. Now all we need is Layla Ali. Is we gonna make this fight happen or what? You asked for the 15 million and we delivered.
Fight Ann Wolfe. Yeah, fight Ann Wolfe, Ali. Come on back and fight the girl they say you ducked. Oh, that'll burn them up, burn they britches up. Yeah, Layla Ali gets stoppages and knockouts. Knockout Ann Wolfe. We want to see that. Yeah, we want to see some more stoppages and some droppages. We want to see some more girl fights. If you're going to fight somebody, Layla Ali, fight somebody your own age. You know, that'll be a big fight, man, you know. You fought Frazier's daughter. You might as well fight Ann Wolfe. Ow! I don't need to fight Clarissa. She's young. She's the GOAT. Like your daddy say, he's the greatest of all time. Daddy!
T.
H.
H.
Chucky.
Chucky.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Chucky.
Chucky. Chucky.
Chucky.
Cheese.
Cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Chucky cheese.
Chuck E. Cheese.
Chucky cheese.
See? What's wrong with you? You never mess with my dad. Never mess with my dad.
Hit that like button for me, man.
Take that. Yeah, what you say? What you say about my dad? Huh? What you say?
Hashtag saving booby.
Boom. 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 Nigga, that's what? Hit him. Boom. That's my dad. Yeah, booby.
You see, booby? Yeah. There, right?
You get dizzy in there, don't you?
You give me hell.
You get dizzy? You got dizzy, didn't you?
Oh, just that right
here. You won't trick dad like that.
But yeah, we got to get this together. We got to get us some money, man. Tank Davis, get your little money, man. Knock Jake Paul out. Don't get knocked out, though. I'm still trying to figure out how you going to get through that. But as far as like Clarissa, yeah, man, you getting money, man. Ann Wolfe ain't getting no money. Ann Wolfe, that'll be a great fight. Two women around the same age, you know. Ann Wolfe still in shape. Got her own gym, doing her thing, man. Great little chance to get her a check and a chance to redeem the fact that she did get knocked out by that white girl, man. But you can come back and show and tell it, man, get the fight you supposed to always had. You supposed to have that fight. You know, you got Clarissa Shields doing her thing, man. You know, you young, you about to pass the torch. Who you gonna pass the torch to? You know what I'm saying? Like, what woman is you gonna pass the torch to, Clarissa? You trying to take a Ali torch. You want a name like Larry Holmes and Spinks. Y'all tried to put Lomachenko on that type of deal right there. You and Shakur Tank. Y'all try to beat up on Lomachenko. Yeah, Devin got him. What about Ann Wolfe, man? We want to see y'all brought Ann Wolfe back. Y'all brought Ann Wolfe back. That's what she want to do to Layla. That's what she want to do to Layla. We ain't let you do that to Layla. We ain't let you do that to Layla. And if you do, we hope Layla beats you.
Valerie Mahfoud stunned the boxing world when she knocked out the formidable Ann Wolfe, a victory that showcased her raw power and fearless approach in the ring. That win elevated Mahfoud's status, but her toughest challenge came against the undefeated Layla Ali. In their bout, Ali's combination of speed, precision, and ring IQ overwhelmed Mahfoud, earning Ali a dominant win. So, who's the better boxer in this triangle? Mahfoud proved she could take down a legend, but Ali's ability to beat Mahfoud convincingly suggests her skills reigned supreme. Valerie Mahfoud stunned the boxing world when she knocked out the formidable Ann Wolfe, a victory that showcased her raw power and fearless approach in the ring. That win elevated Mahfoud's status, but her toughest challenge came against the undefeated Layla Ali.
You look at that girl right there and she'll be fighting somebody like Clarissa Shields and you'll be like, man, she finna beat the shit out of Mahfoud, right? And they'll be like, Clarissa Shields versus Mahfoud. 2025 type shit, right? Got the little purple hair. But like, you know, a stone cold LGBT lady. You know, no disrespect, but she does look like one of those type of girls, a stud. You know, like a man, you know, a real masculine looking woman. Even if she has children in the family, I don't know. I haven't done too much digging on that. It's just the visual, right? And Layla's pretty, you know, and she beat her ass. But if today you get someone that looked like that fighting Clarissa Shields, who you gonna pick? I heard you knock out. You over there using my granddaddy slang. That's probably what your granddaddy used to say when he know the answer. He already know the answer, but he say, I heard you using that. You be watching me. You said you be watching me, man. You say I be watching, but I don't like to comment in your chat because people gonna want to talk to me. Hey man, chill out, man. We got the dead folk listening. But no, if Clarissa Shields was about to fight this gal right here, who y'all gonna pick? Drum roll, please. Gunshot. Y'all know who y'all gonna pick? Clarissa the Quote Shields. And when she was fighting Ann Wolfe, that's what niggas back in the day said. Man, ain't nowhere in the world, and man, Wolfe finna knock this bitch out. That's what niggas was saying, dog. Layla Ali ducking Ann Wolfe. That's what niggas was saying, dog. What happened?
In their bout, Ali's combination of speed, precision, and ring IQ overwhelmed Mahfoud, earning Ali a dominant win. So, who's the better boxer in this triangle? Mahfoud proved she could take down a legend, but Ali's ability to beat Mahfoud convincingly suggests her skills reign supreme.
Skills. We got a video of Layla Ali beating up a whole bunch of gals back then that looked like this, and she beat Ann Wolfe. Skills. Nah, I don't know about you, but a girl fight is a girl fight to me. Skills. You understand me? Like when we see the Jake Paul undercard, we see the ladies fight, man. It's skills, man. You know, we watch these girls fight, man. We really just watching girl fights, man. Clarissa ain't knocking shit out. She'll get a few droppages, man, but Ali, take her name off of her resume and just watch her videos. Watch all the blood that you like to see in them videos. You like to see blood? You like to go on Twitter and watch the murders? You like to see all of those type of freaky things, man? Go watch some Layla Ali videos. You get you a whole bunch of blood, bucket of blood. Layla got a chin. Layla can take a punch too. She a big old girl. And Wolfe muscular. Dropping them girls. Yaga, animal, fiera. Look at her. So what you want to do? You want to keep on terrorizing this 48-year-old lady and talking and calling her name out? Well, you just keep on doing what you're doing, homie. You looked up to that girl because everybody looked up to Layla Ali. Not these youngsters. They don't even know who Layla Ali is. They just think it's just a name. It's more than a name, brother. Her spirit in the ring showed. Her bloodline showed when she was in the ring. How would she look if she got in the ring and was getting beat up? It'll be a different story. Nobody will be calling Layla Ali out. Because she'll be done got beat. She ain't nothing like a daddy. But now you want to take that image from her? You want to take that and make yourself over her to prove that you the best woman in boxing. But she gone. She had her time. It's your time. Quit bringing spirits out from the dead, man. You waking up old spirits and thinking Ali not going to protect his daughter from the grave? That's what men are for. If you niggas ain't got no children. If we take all the money out the world and there's no cash currency, no digital currency, what is the responsibility of a father? To provide and to protect. Protection. When you can't provide, you got to provide protection. And he's protecting his daughter from the grave like I would want to protect my daughter from the grave. How do I protect my daughter from the grave? I take my ass to work, get some Social Security, or sell a whole bunch of drugs and save a whole bunch of money, get some property, some land for her to survive when I'm dead and gone. So I'm providing and protecting from the grave, man. She ain't got to pay none but property taxes when she gets older. Right? Sacrifice. Protection from the graves. You ain't got nobody to protect but yourself. So you talk shit on YouTube, fatherless guys talking on YouTube. And if you do have a father, man, what did he teach you? Childrenless guys on YouTube talking about these boxing fathers as well. I don't like a lot of shit that Bill and Schofield and all these guys that you guys talk about either. But they making millions of dollars. Millions. Millions, nigga. Whether they right or wrong, nigga, they getting paid. Sitting in the shade with a little bit of lemonade. So we over here just really trying to see some great fights, really. But we make fun of these guys. You put homosexual connotations on Schofield Sr. and make them into a LGBT. You just know for sure. I ain't called them and doing it. All I seen them was with women and children. I got a homie, like I told y'all, man, he was real feminine when he was younger. He had like 9 sisters. And they kept him in the church, but this nigga was a killer. And he used to get mad at people who used to make fun of him like that. Well, you know, you are who raised you. You probably raised in a house full of women, and you take on their traits and characteristics sometimes, especially if you're already by God and genetically got a squeaky sounding voice. Shit, niggas was scared to make fun of Mike Tyson when he was younger because he had a squeaky voice. You know what I'm saying? Jamie Foxx said it. He's like, oh man, shit, I seen Mike Tyson. He's like a goddamn pit bull. He was scared. He make fun of this guy. These are the type of boxers that we like because he'll catch you in the street and beat your ass. Mike Tyson put a cauliflower on Mitch Green's face, man. They fought in the ring. He had a Jerry curl. No excuse for no hair grease. That shit was whipping the whole night. How PCP. Swinging back at Mike. Great fight, great fight. We watched that. I'm spoiled, nigga. Jordan. You say, I hate to break it to Devin fans, but help is not on the way. Boy, hey, the only way that happened, Jordan, is if Brian Norman Jr. starts taking that head off that center line. And I'm going to keep it there. Because other than that, Jordan, does he box better than Devin Haney? Let's start right there. If he's a better boxer, then maybe, yeah. I don't think he's a better boxer. As far as that jab, it's powerful, but is it swifter and faster than Devin Haney's jab? I don't think so. And as far as like the footwork, okay, you can say he got footwork, but that's on video as far as in sparring and video. I'm talking about during fights. During fights, I don't see no better footwork, nothing. I see a come forward straight robot. It works off the ropes. You like to work off the ropes against Boots? I don't think so. He got stopped in sparring, working off the ropes on the inside with Boots. So I don't know if Devin Haney get beat. You say he take punches better? That's nobody worried about Devin Haney knocking him out, right? I don't think it's a soul alive worried about Devin Haney knocking somebody out. So that's something we ain't even tripping about. He keeps composure.
Out for my right because that was a nice left hand from Cuevas that shook Norman's
line. They gonna get jabbed with this all day. They counted all
Cuevas
night.
is extremely dangerous.
He gonna get counted all night. He'll come forward straight center line type of fighter. They're trying to hurt you. Now, if he catch Devin, yeah, but I don't think Devin gonna fight on the inside. I think Devin gonna keep it outside. I think Devin gonna keep it outside, G. And that's gonna play it safe like the Ramirez fight. He might throw a little more because Brian Norman, he gonna wing it. Ramirez wasn't winging nothing really. Ramirez wasn't committing. He wasn't cutting the ring off. Maybe Brian Norman with that footwork, like y'all say, can cut the ring off and make Devin throw. But I don't know. I think Devin's footwork is a little bit better. I don't know, man. I gotta run it though.
Let's go.
Knockout boxing, these are
Hey.
made. He can't do it and no one can. Knockout boxing, these are made. He can't do it and no one can. No one can.
Let's go.
Knockout boxing, these are made. He can't do it and no one can. No one can.
Sometimes you got to do your dirt and get your 45. Sometimes you got to do your dirt and get on YouTube Live. Sometimes you got to do your dirt, but then you tell a lie. You get on YouTube and you treat these bosses like a hot. You super sweet and then they treat you like a prostitute. Fact none, drop a bomb, nigga. Yeah, I won't forget about my super chat. I asked for all my money back, you would not give it back. You just a dirty rat and you're not from the fucking rat. You're just like Devin Haney, but you make fun of Haney. You from the suburbs, nigga, and you not from the city. Here, kitty, 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 and you really shitty. Hang with South Nuts TV, and you suck his titty. Itty bitty brain, and you think you smart. Make your pussy fart when I get into your heart. You block me and blue blood and many others. You other lover, you born like a sword, not a fucking brother. And don't forget about KQKC, that's my homie, but you ain't right, G. Shots of fire, knockout boxing, lady 16 tired. You told the world that you don't come to my channel because I'm not a big YouTube channel. Sounds like a groupie if you ask me. You only go to the big YouTube channels, G.
She never just come out and say no. I'm done.
Fish grease, please.
She don't do that.
You don't want nobody to get their YouTube jumping, do you?
You said I can't wait to see her YouTube views when she not talking about Clarissa.
Damn.
Fuck with Dev. Brian.
No. What does he do to special? Answer me the question. Answer the question. What does he do to special? Don't be like Bill Haney and never answer a fucking question. What does he do to special? What does he do to special, Artman? Answer the question, please.
Let me tell you. He knows how to win. That's why he's undefeated today, right? Exactly. You see how this nigga I ain't kick him out. I swear I ain't kick him out. I ain't kick him out. That's what I told him. I said he knows how to win. That's what he does special. He knows how to win by unanimous decision.
Rude Exposure said great knockout, but I think when Junior throws his right hand, he doesn't take his head off that line, fix it, and y'all cooking with fish grease. Appreciate you, Rude. Shout out to you, bro.
Yeah, no, I take that to the criticism. I'm with you. I'm with you all the way on that. I'm with you. I was standing looking at not just that I was looking at. I mean, but that's part of the process. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You grow and learn. It's not that somebody don't know how to do it. It could be just like, and I'm not saying this to be fun. I'm saying this to be real. It's just like with, some fighters, they make excuses for why they doing something and why they not doing something. Like somebody said, I heard that they might not respect their power when they don't mind getting hit. I've heard all kinds of things. But I'm gonna say that I think that all criticism needs to be taken into consideration and looked at and not be shunned upon or whatever. It's all about how it's given, like, constructive criticism. So I appreciate whoever said that. Appreciate you on that. But now you absolutely right on that.
Shout out to my guy, Rude Exposure. Appreciate you, bro. Right? I mean, that's what it's about. Like I ain't soft about it, but I just, that's my mission over here. That's something I stand by. I'm not getting up here tearing these fighters down. I'm gonna have the conversation the right way. Like, there's ways to have this conversation without being toxic. Like, I'm big on that. Let's build. I always call it a boxing build. Like, let's have a healthy conversation around this shit without just pushing narratives. And you know what I mean? You got people listening. You should give them something good to listen to besides the same rhetoric and bullshit. So that's why I appreciate you even popping up.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm with you on that, but we're gonna keep 1,000 on some other shit. You know what sells, you know what sells the most, right?
That
drama. So, you know what I'm saying? If you want your channel to be hot, you gotta goddamn throw some drama in there sometimes. You feel like, you know, like
I let it be more organic though. I don't force it.
Right? I'm with you.
Right? I don't get a fighter up here and try to, force the moment. I let them talk their shit. They go a place, we gonna talk. But I just don't force it. Because I'm
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. Like, it's like this right here. It's like putting hot ass oil and grease. Right, it's like putting water and hot ass grease right here, and knowing they gonna mix. So it's like you got this nigga over here, you know what he about, and you got this nigga over here, you know what he about. You get them two on together, you know what the fuck gonna happen. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. Shout out to everybody. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, man. I appreciate you coming up to talk some boxing, man. This is unexpected, and I appreciate it. We was having
I just be passing through the YouTube street doing my I be on patrol. You feel what I'm saying?
You see what they talking about out here.
Somebody YouTube street this morning. You feel?
I'm pretty consistent with everybody though, because I take a different approach. Like, I can't do what these guys do, so I'm not gonna get up here and talk like I could. So my assessments is gonna be a little different than most people. It's like a lot of fans talk like they could get in there and do what these
man piss me off. You got one dude in your chat right now just saying I ain't even get that nigga. I ain't even show that nigga no attention. You got one nigga in your chat right now, bro. I be like, this nigga really be talking. Like, bro, you will really get your ass whooped in one round with any kind of boxer. So I don't know nothing about the business. I be like, bro, shut the fuck up. But you know what? I said I'm just gonna ignore it because I ain't gonna get my blood pressure up today because the nigga just pissed me off so bad. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a sponge. I'm a student in this. I'm always willing to learn some shit.
I appreciate that. You learn some shit from people who've done it and been there, and you see the results. You clearly see I'm at where I'm at. My son is at where he at. I've done what I've done. Everything we've done is on record. You can look it up. And these motherfuckers ain't done one thing in boxing, but they telling you about what you need to be doing. That's the craziest shit in the world to me.
It is. Never boxing.
Yeah, that's like a nigga who's starting his podcast telling you how you need to be goddamn doing your podcast. You're like, bro, shut the fuck up.
Start your own, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's nasty work, Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't tell me how to do this shit, man. Let me do my thing, nigga. You know, don't get mad at niggas over here slandering these niggas. Some of these niggas need slandering. You don't like that shit? Don't watch Rude Exposure of these niggas that's out here slandering and slicing these niggas down the middle like a cake. Man, I ain't nowhere near Jesus, man. But even he got mad and started flipping tables over when he walked inside his church and seen them niggas in there gambling in the house of the Lord. Some of you niggas need a little bit of aggression and bad talking too. Because you're out here lying to the people, hiding your true emotions of how you feel about these boxers, masquerading with paint over your face like you really like these guys, knowing damn well if your son was in that situation that you would be embarrassed and outraged that the family name is being done like this, unless you don't give a fuck about your family name. Well, I do. You go to Chicago and the Washington family is looked up upon, not down upon. Yeah, we got some people in our family like me and a whole bunch of others that are incarcerated and live the life of crime, man. But we also have people on our side of the family that went to college and were politicians, you know, outstanding citizens of this so-called America. We proud of that there. My Aunt Pat went to Africa and sent pictures back from Morocco. And we thought all Africans, when we was little, just African booty scratchers had flies flying around in big bellies until she did it. She the first female or person in our family that went to college. On our mama's side, University of Tennessee. And we proud of that there. That's a legacy. You know what legacy really is? That's anything you do in between your birth date and your death date, son. For real. So this Jake Paul fight is a legacy fight because we know what it is. That's the great white hope. How you get yourself a Netflix deal? But you ain't no boxer, right? Why you before Turkey? Turkey on Netflix now, but it was you first putting big boxing matches on Netflix. Well, ain't nobody ever heard of that. They thought it was a joke. Nope. See, I want to see it. I want to see everything these guys got coming. See, I want to see everything, don't you? Man, look at this shit, man. This nigga was fighting, and I guarantee you this is why they picked this boy. They picked this boy because of that. You say he don't got no breakdowns. Hey, but he said some shit though.
What does he do that's special, Artman? Answer the question, please.
Let me tell you. He knows how to win. That's why he's undefeated today, right?
Hey, that's all you gotta
exactly.
say.
You see how this nigga
Hey, you know why I said that? Because a pussy nigga was on YouTube the other day by the name of Knockout. Over there desecrating Shakur's name, talking about some comparing this nigga to Boots. Like, why would you do some shit like that? First of all, I would love to see a Boots in a Shakur fight. Whether the nigga win, lose, or draw, that'll be outstanding for boxing. Especially if Shakur go up there and hold his own. You understand what I'm saying? But the fact that you try to compare them then and say and really diminish Shakur Stevenson as a boxer, when I got you on video praising this nigga before Tank really became a superstar. And you know, the fact remains that the nigga know how to win. Unanimous decision. Ha ha ha, nigga. And ain't nobody beat him, and he ain't got no draw on his record. That's ugly.
I kick him out. I swear I kick him out. I ain't kick him out. That's what I told him. I said he knows how to win. That's what he does special. He knows how to win by unanimous decision.
Rude Exposure said great knockout, but I think when Junior throws his right hand, he doesn't take his head off that line, fix it, and y'all cooking with fish grease. Appreciate you, Rude. Shout out to you, bro.
Come on, man.
Yeah, no, I take that to criticism. I'm with you all the way on that. I'm with you. I was standing looking at not just that I was looking at. I mean, but that's part of the process. You know what I'm saying? You grow and learn. It's not that somebody don't know how to do it. It could be just like, you know, and I'm not saying this to be fun. I'm saying this to be real. It's just like with, you know, some fighters, they make excuses for why they doing something and why they not doing something. Like somebody said, I heard that he didn't respect. They may not respect their power when they don't mind getting hit. You know, I've heard all kinds of things. But I'm gonna say that I'm gonna say that I think that all criticism needs to be taken into consideration and looked at and not be shunned upon or whatever. It's all about how it's given, like, you know, constructive criticism. So I appreciate whoever said that. Appreciate you on that. But now you're absolutely right on that.
Shout out to
I'm trying to figure it out. Well, I'm looking at the tape. This before, you know, y'all really was paying attention to the boy. It's the same shit, G. Ain't nothing different. Ain't nothing changed. You gonna get one training camp and fix that shit, G? You ain't fixing that in one training camp, is you? If you do work on it, is you gonna be able to execute it in the ring? How, you know, I want to know how you gonna get it done in one camp. I think that's a habit. That's your style. You want to switch your style? You ain't gonna switch your style this quick. And if you do, it might look awkward. It might look awkward, bro. I'm just saying.
You gotta goddamn throw some drama in there sometimes. You feel like,
Yeah.
you know, like it
Yeah,
was another part.
I let it be more organic though. I don't force it.
I
Right?
feel you. I know,
Let
no,
the
I'm with
moment
you. I'm
happen,
with you.
right?
I'm
I
with
don't
you.
get
I'm with you.
messy, right? I don't get a
Nah,
fighter up here and try to, force the moment. I let them talk their shit. They go a place, we gonna talk. But I
right,
just don't force it. Cause I'm
right.
all
No,
about getting credit
I'm
where
with
the
you on
credit
that.
is.
I'm
And
with you on that. Like, it's
Mhm.
like this right here. It's like putting hot ass oil and grease. Right, it's like putting water and hot ass grease right here, and
Right,
knowing they gonna mix. So it's like you
right.
got this nigga over here, you know what he about, and you got this nigga over here, you know what he about. You get them two on together, you know what the fuck gonna happen. You feel what I'm saying?
Right, right, right. Shout out to everybody. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, man. I appreciate seeing you coming up to talk some boxing, man. This is unexpected, and I appreciate it because we was having
Yeah,
some
I just
fun.
man, I just be passing through the YouTube street doing my little, I be on patrol. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, you see what they talking about out
Yeah,
here.
let me see
We
what
talking
somebody
crazy.
YouTube street this morning. You feel?
I'm pretty consistent with everybody though, because I take a different approach. Like I can't do what these guys do, so I'm not gonna get up here and talk like I could. So my assessments is gonna be a little different than most people. It's like a lot of fans talk like they could get in there and do what these dudes
Man,
do. I
piss
can't.
me off. You got one dude in your chat right now. Just seen. I ain't even get that nigga. I ain't even show that nigga no attention. You got one nigga in your chat right now, bro. I be like, this nigga really be talking. Like, bro, you will really get your ass whooped in one round with any kind of boxer. So I don't know nothing about the business. I be like, bro, shut the fuck up. But you know what? I said I'm just gonna ignore it because I ain't gonna get my blood pressure up today because the nigga just pissed me off so bad. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a sponge. I'm a student in this. I'm always willing to learn some shit and get
Yeah,
some things.
I appreciate that. You learn some shit from people who've done it and been there, and you see the results. You clearly see I'm at where I'm at. My son is at where he at. I've done what I've done. Everything we've done is on record. You can look it up. And these motherfuckers ain't done one thing in boxing, but they telling you about what you need to be doing. That's the craziest shit in the world to me.
It is. Never lie.
Yeah, that's like, hey, that's like a nigga who's starting his podcast, telling you how you need to be goddamn doing your podcast. You like, bro, shut the fuck up.
You say y'all think Norman Jr. will cut the ring and not throw punches like Ramirez? He better. You see what he be working with in sparring and in the videos. I mean, I guess he working on cutting the ring off, but shit. Devin, man, I don't know, bro. I think he can stay on the outside. Well, you think Devin can't stay on the outside? Ramirez wasn't throwing like I think Brian Norman gonna throw, but when he throw it though, I think Devin can evade it. I think he can counter him, bro. He been doing it. He been trained by the best. He been in the camp with the best. He been in the ring with the best. Behind the scenes, that is. As far as training and preparation, that's where it counts. The game he went in, the Ryan Garcia fight with, was wrong. It might have costed him some chess pieces, but it was wrong. Same with the Lomachenko fight. That was the wrong game plan, if you ask me. I predicted that shit. You go in this fight with that type of mind state, trying to trade instead of box, you're gonna get knocked out. That's like Tio in the Cambosis fight. He tried to channel Mike Tyson. Remember? He was saying he was gonna knock him out in the first round and all that dumb shit. Well, you see what happened. His esophagus almost exploded. So I don't know. But that'll be a great fight though. I don't care, man. I want to see it. I want to see it. At times it's hard. You got to do what you got to do. You come out with a victory over Devin Haney, nigga. The sky's the limit for Brian Norman Jr. Great fight. The best fight on the card, Jordan. Niggas making fun of Devin Haney talking about he an undercard fighter. You know what I'm saying? And all that shit. Well, shit, that's what Brian Norman Jr. is. And y'all love him. Brian Norman Jr. is a great undercard fighter that's trying to be a main attraction. And this his shot. You know how much pressure and how much weight on that young nigga's shoulder? Not just for his daddy, but for him. Because his daddy talk all the shit for him. So if he lose to Devin, all that shit gonna come back on him. His daddy more celebrity than Brian Norman Jr. Man, Brian Norman Sr. is more known than his son, G. Y'all talk more about Senior than Junior. I'm the one. I'm me. That's who. I'm on my Scarface shit. Because nigga Fag None blocked me and reported me to Cash App on live. Yeah, call me the police. I don't care. I'm a snitch. Yeah, nigga, I'm the one that sent the Cash App. Like, man, we tired of hearing from Brian Norman Sr. We want to hear from Brian Norman Jr. Ask him to start putting his son on these videos on YouTube. And he wouldn't read my shit. But it's all good. But hey, we want to hear from Junior. Junior is unseen, except for when he's in the ring. And I think that, you know, that speech that the Japanese man had ready for him after his fight was staged. I said, I think. You know, you come in there with a script, talking about I would like to fight you, and all of that there. And, you know, you nonchalant, you smiling, you have a response for him, you know. And then you go to Japan and you knock him out. Great performance. Against Sasaki. And we go back down the line, man. Who was your best fight? It had to be Centillion. Oh, this is my favorite part.
And spend time with them.
Hold up.
Trying to go
I gotta run that back. Where is that?
This is all.
Oh man, I missed it. I gotta run that back. But yeah, look at this shit though. Same thing, head on the center line. Listen to what they tell you.
Not pulling straight back. Not pulling straight back.
Not pulling straight back. Get off the rope.
Move out. Move out. Change your height. Change your height. Come on now.
Change your height.
Back on the jab.
Step out on the jab now.
Step on the round. Step on the round. Step on the round.
We got the corner.
Step on the round.
Corner.
Step on the round. Back to the jab. Back to the center now.
Back to the center. You heard him? Run it back. Why you say back to the center? He said back to the center because that's where his head at. That nigga ain't say back to the center because for no reason. Man said back to the center because that's where his head at. And that's where it's gonna stay. You understand me? So when I be seeing shit, man, I be seeing it, bro. A lot of guys talk that shit, man, but it is what it is, homie. This guy, man, he gonna have a tough fight with Devin Haney, man. Straight up. No matter what y'all think. That's gonna be a tough one for him, G. Sorry. Everybody think he gonna knock him out. I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. I think it's gonna be a 12-round fight, bro. 12-round decision. Gonna go Devin Haney way. He said he only 24, Devin 26, and rarely do interviews. Bill only quiet now because he knows it's about to get real. You seen J. Paul say Shakur coming into his camp this week. That'll be great. That'll be great.
Oh, he think he was gonna walk me down. Look, that's the right hand right there, and that's the jab. Look at that shit. How the fuck this nigga go? He get hit with a right hand, then get hit with a jab. Look at the ref and take a knee.
Well, man, here you go.
Let me hear what Pitbull has to say. I'll take what Lamont Roach has to say before I will listen to Ryan Garcia.
So I ain't land that shit, but when he landed that shit on Frank Mar, he fucked his ass up.
Ooh, look at that. And the pivot. Oh, why that shit? Oh my God.
So hold up right there. You see how clean he hit Lamont Roach? And Lamont Roach kept coming. I want to see Tank hit this big ass white boy clean like that and stop him. Because Lamont Roach ain't stopped. He kept going. We talking physiology now. And when you talking about physiology, you got to talk about size difference and body types. Tank Davis, he's a small stature, type of guy. And J. Paul is naturally a bigger fella. And when you see him hit Lamont Roach clean, he ain't hurt him.
Bruh. They talking about this nigga had an off night. It's me. Fuck is wrong with them? It's me.
I think Game of Thrones is getting interesting here.
Bing. Oh my God. Bing, bing. Look, the slips and everything. That was low. Right hand again. Come on, look at the shots. Look at that. I ain't worried about that. We're not worried about it. He hit me low 10 times already. Obviously, he's not going to take a point from Tank. Obviously. But them shots in between, what is y'all missing? I was putting that shit on him, bro. People think I'm exaggerating or something like that. Like, like the defense is crazy. People talking about he had an off night. Nah, I'm just like that. Look at the boy. Oh, he think he was gonna walk me down. Look, that's the right hand right there, and that's the jab. Look at that shit. How the fuck this nigga go? He get hit with a right hand, then get hit with a jab. Look at the ref and take a knee. Let's just rewind it real quick. Look, y'all can see it. Y'all can see it right there.
With the left, not right, but Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach leading with right, and he took a knee. He took a knee.
2, 3. The fuck he go? And then they let him go to the corner. That's a disqualification, bro. Referee ain't called time. Look at me. I'm telling him keep counting. He said, but you took a knee. That's gonna look like a knockdown. Nigga, it is a knockdown. Big googly eye motherfucker, Mo.
Yeah, Mo. Hey, what kind of controversy gonna happen in this Jake Paul fight? You know it's gonna be some type of shit happening in this Jake Paul fight, bro. I mean, it's a knockout clause. All right, that's one. Y'all say it's a script. That's 2. So if you got a knockout clause and a script, who giving out the script? Oh, that's too good to be. That's too. Oh, you going out? You going over the hill now? Part twice? No. Who J. Paul knocked out clean? Had him laying on the floor like he was asleep. What is it? Woodley? Tyrone Woodley? Was that a script? Did he signal him to swing and punch him? That's what people were on the conspiracy side of the game. Shout out to Corey Hogan. You know, I got that from him. Yeah, he was on that conspiracy side of the game right there. The Corey Hogan, you stole that from motherfucking the upper damn side of Ghetto Boys, nigga. Yeah, nigga, I ain't stealing that shit from you, nigga. The upper damn level of the game. Anyway, yeah, on the conspiracy side of the game, man. So what you trying to say? He gonna take a dive? He gonna let the white boy knock him out? Derek, he finna let Jake Paul knock him out? Is this a script? If it's a script, who passing out the scripts? Tank the B side. What's up, Yalo? I don't know how to pronounce that. Sorry. I'm trying to figure out if it's a script. You say he next? Shit, that's what it's looking like. Look at his resume. Look at his resume. Like, nigga, people made fun of me and said I was trolling. Nigga, I'm looking at Jake Paul on BoxRec. Now, this fight don't count. That's what the Tank fans say. So it ain't gonna be on BoxRec, but this fight count. Because if you get knocked the fuck out, they gonna say that it's a script. They gonna say Tank took a dive. They gonna say that Tank got paid good money, and look, it is what it is. Like the talk show with Cameron and Mace. You say they building a white knight. They been built them. He got a Netflix deal. How he get a Netflix deal and Caleb Plant didn't get a Netflix deal? He's American Pie. He's not a foreigner. He's not like Ryan Garcia or Canelo that can pass for white if they were deaf mute. If Canelo was a deaf mute and couldn't speak, and he, you know, they can play just jump around. Everybody jump, and market him as an Irish white boy. And just trick the world, and man, he'll be the biggest thing since American Pie. Same with Ryan Garcia, even if he wasn't a Mexican American, he's close to it. Who's the opposite of Canelo and Ryan Garcia and Jake Paul? Terrence Crawford. Can't hardly market him. So he's catering to the Mexican side of the game because we don't have a country behind us. Even though we should have a continent behind us because they do label us as African American, right? And you know, everybody want to be a nigga, but don't nobody want to be a nigga. Shout out to God bless the dead Paul Mooney. You know what I'm saying? You speak it in no English, you Afro Latinos. You know what I'm saying? Late night when the police pull you over. Whoop! Driver's license. Men no speak English. You know what them white police say down in Jacksonville when y'all start doing that? 24/17. Got one of them motherfucking Spanish speaking niggas. You still a nigga. I don't care if you's an educated nigga. If you's an educated nigga, you just an educated nigga. You get to be a rich nigga, you get to be a rich nigga. You still a nigga. Drum roll, please. You say they're gonna say best first 15 fights for a boxer better than Haney and Tanks. I made a video, bruh. Subscribe to the vibe. You know, we thinking alike now because I already made that video. We put the whole Jake Paul resume up there. And I said that if Tank Davis beats Jake Paul, even though it don't count, since it don't count, you really can't count it now. But he will have a better resume than everybody. Because Jake Paul beat Mike Tyson. He beat a whole bunch of niggas that were celebrities. Names, right? Names. It's just a name. That's all this game is now, a name. Look at Ryan Garcia. That's a name. He's a celebrity. Y'all made Rolly into a celebrity. What did Gilly say on Gilly and Wallow when he talked to Tank? He said, "You fighting Rolly next. Oh, you gonna ice him. But he can sell a fight, though. Remember? He can sell a fight, though." Chavez, yeah, the son of a legend. Julio Cesar Chavez, man, went undefeated for what? I think what? I don't want to lie, but a lot of fights before he got beat. You know what I'm saying? These guys fought hundreds and hundreds of fights. Legendary type of stamina. Some LeBron James type shit. You know, man, please, Jake Paul, man, listen. Tank Davis in 2024 on another podcast, I forget when it was, he said Jake Paul, he taking it serious. He's trying to, take the fight game serious. So we already knew you was on trajectory to go that way. That's a route. The Netflix route, please. When everybody at that time, the atmosphere in boxing was like, well, Jake Paul bad for boxing. Tank Davis was on that team as far as what he was doing for boxing, nigga. You say that's how Tank gonna lose, he gonna sell out? Please don't do that, Tank. He said he gonna try for some few rounds like Chavez did. Don't do that, Tank, because I think this is a chance for Jake Paul to go super viral. It's a chance for him to go super viral because you're supposed to knock Jake Paul out. That ain't gonna go viral. He's levels above Jake Paul. That ain't gonna make the talk shows where the white ladies only talk about pottery and planting flowers and shit like that. Not like when Mike Tyson got knocked out by Buster Douglas. When Mike Tyson got knocked out by Buster Douglas back in Japan, back in the days, though, that shit made talk shows that never even talked about sports all over the globe, Craig. But if Mike Tyson would have knocked out Buster Douglas, it would have just been on da-na-na. Another knockout for Mike Tyson, Iron Mike. And immediately afterwards, he went right back to partying with Bobby Brown. Partying with who? Please. Partying with Bobby Brown back then is like partying with, I don't want to say Lil Uzi Vert. What's one of these rappers that get high a lot and have a lot of bitches? What, Future? You go to a fucking party 2 days straight with Future before a fight, nigga. Yeah. What's that song? Percocet. Molly Percocet. Don't trust no bitch. Never trust no bitch. Yeah, nigga, 2 nights in a row with him before a big fight. With Javante Davis. You see what happened to motherfucking the boy that got $70 million to get knocked out, Daniel Dubois. He ain't even had no hell of a party, nigga. You had to get together before the fight. You know. Now you went out on your sword, niggas be talking bad about Dubois. You went out on your sword for a big check, nigga. At least you was swinging. He wasn't balling up like no bitch. Yeah, man, run that shit.
That's a generous call from
Bro. 8-4 plus the knockdown scores would have been crazy. And then look, but watch me still work though. He talking about here comes Davis. I'm hitting him. He hit me with that left hand right there, but that shit ain't, come on, bro. He hit me low again. Miss. He missed all those. He missed all those. And he did. I mean, lucky I ain't laying that motherfucker hook. Block.
So we can't move. We can't do nothing. A lot of people online talking about he should move past him. He should do. They sound like fools. We can't move. We locked in a contract. So we got to do what they exercise. So we waiting on the date. We supposed to for June 21st. They pushed it back to August 16th. That's how it was. It was always going to be a fight. Supposedly a fight. So, you know, if they wanted to fight Jake after the fight Jake. Don't exercise the option was. Say, all right, we're going to fight Jake. and then we can revisit next fight, or we ain't gonna fight Jake and this person revisit. But let us do our thing.
That's it. And that was the whole deal, homie. Let us do our thing, man. You got us locked in, dog. We can't motherfucking do shit. We stuck. We gotta go on a draw tour to make some money because we in limbo. You say, I'm convinced there are clauses on the contract that say don't knock out Jake Paul, let him go 12 because he's an A-side. Mike Tyson, Chavez clearly didn't try to. Hey, listen, Mike Tyson bit his glove to let the world know this shit fake. Look at the Mike Tyson contract. If you go 12 rounds with Jake Paul, you're going to get the biggest check of your life. Nigga, this is a script. That's the script. Go 12 round, nigga. When Mike Tyson, go back and watch that Mike Tyson fight, bro. First round, Mike Tyson was a beast. And he went a little too hard. And he wrapped up with Jake Paul. And I don't know what was said, but he patted him afterwards. A pat is like, okay, son, I got you. And you know, Mike Tyson went in there and started doing things I never saw Mike Tyson do in a day in his life. Now, mind you, before that, the training camp was vicious for Mike. He had to fall back because he was going too hard. Jake Paul added years to Mike Tyson's life. I'm gonna say that again with a drum roll. Jake Paul added years to this man's life. He got in the best shape of his life for this fight at the age that he was. You saw the training videos. Day 1, here I come. Day 2, what you gonna do? East. Day 3, you ready for me? Hey. I'm talking about killing this fucking Mick guy. Day 4, all ready for war. And Mike Tyson was getting it. Nigga, we saw the videos of him training, looking just like he was in his youth. Plyometric moves from stance A to stance B in an instant, hitting people in their livers and their kidneys in an instant, uppercuts, hooks, overhands, roll with the punches, slide, slip, peekaboo. You know, so when we get into round 1, that was that. And the wrap-up happened. And when the wrap-up happened, it changed. And he started biting his glove. And you can't find no other Mike Tyson fight in the history of his resume where he bit his glove. And he was letting you guys know, in my mind, this shit is fake. This shit is a script. I can't knock this boy out because if I do, I won't get the biggest bag I can get. And I don't even think Mike was really going 100% in the first round. I think he thought he was taking it easy, homie. I thought, in my mind, I think Mike thought he was taking it easy on Jake Paul. And Jake Paul had to, hey, old fella. You say Jake Paul has Netflix behind him. It's so obvious. It's a show to help Jake grow because they all win money if they keep the circus going. It's been fake. Hey, listen, and that's when I made the video calling for Tank to flip the script. You know it's a script. If you don't flip the script, you get added to the list of sellouts. You get added to the list of the sellouts, homie. That's just the fact, Jack. Flip the script, nigga. Get added to history. Legacy fight. This is a legacy fight, bro. This is a fight for, like, when the Mexicans said, do it for Mexico. This is niggas saying, do it for the niggas. And ain't nothing wrong with that, is it? I remember James Brown, when my uncles and them used to play that shit. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. Say it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't saying that shit no more. The Mexicans are saying it. Say it loud. Viva la Mexico. Say it loud. Viva la Mexico. Shit, nigga, it's Viva la black folk over here. What's wrong with that? And nigga, I'm rooting for Tank Davis to knock the man out and flip the script. You paid. That's all these Tank fans talk about is how much money Tank got. That's all them niggas talk about, man. Hey, you want me to run that shit? I'll run that shit, nigga. Fuck
So
it.
you might want to. I want to calm all that down, bro. I want to calm all that down. Devontae Tank Davis
is a star. I love it when he drive in the fancy cars.
Shakur Stevenson
Just don't like him.
Devin Haney know he
Got a fire-ass shoe game. Y'all don't know fashion. Y'all don't know nothing.
ain't built like that, bro.
That ain't no purse, see? Yeah, y'all was right. So, cash out, super chat, still got a banjo.
And it seems like you've been watching me this whole time, mad that I've been talking about it. And now you.
Yeah, nigga. Y'all love that nigga lifestyle. You don't even make fun of the nigga purses. You love him so much. The nigga be having bags. Y'all call it bags. Nigga, that's a purse. Huh. We want to see these type of guys fight and kick it and get in the ring with each other. You remember James Toney, don't you? Lights Out, Roy Jones, Bernard Hopkins, and Roy Jones. Shit, nigga, Winky Wright and Shane Mosley, Winky Wright and Felix Trinidad, Winky Wright and fucking Bernard Hopkins. I wish it was Winky Wright and Floyd, but y'all sent a motherfucking reversible. And I don't care what nobody say. Y'all sent a reversible. What's a reversible? Here we go. Here we go. You sent the man something. That's what they say, right? Nigga, you just beat Trinidad and Mosley back to back. I think he fought Trinidad twice. He fought Trinidad twice. He beat him twice. He beat him twice. He beat a nigga twice. He's southpaw, right? So, you know, just like a couple of, not just him, a few other black fighters didn't get a chance at Floyd, bro. But him, I think a reversible was sent to that nigga, man. Like a lot of times you go back and look at the history of boxing now. Look at Shakur Stevenson in the Devin Haney series when they sent the 25% to 5% underneath the minimum. That's disrespectful, right? And if I was a manager, I would advise against taking that fight. You want to get compensated. You want me to have this type of resume and go into a fight and get disrespected like that? That seems like you don't want me to fight you. And you know I can't take that. I got to pay this guy. I got to pay that guy. The taxes going to eat this check up. And then when it's through, I ain't going to have shit, right? Now, you go to Brian Norman Jr., what was his resume like when he was trying to fight Boots? To be saying, oh, I don't want no 1.7 million. And at the time, Turkey wasn't fucking with you, homie. You was hoping for Turkey to get into that shit, but he stayed out of it. And you said, fuck that. 3 strikes, you out. 1.7 is the top. So you take it or leave it. You said, fuck it, I'm going to leave it. In the meantime, Tank taking $2 million per fight. That's his base pay at the PBC. And he get the rest on the back end, pay-per-view. What you going to do, a pay-per-view? And get yours the rest? You going to get yourself a 1.7, then get the rest on the back end? Man, wasn't no back end. It's Philly, baby. You ain't want to go there until afterwards, and you finally talked to your son and said, okay, you gonna go to Philly? Yeah, I'll go to Philly, Dad. Okay, now, I ain't think you could, you know what I'm saying, handle that pressure. You said that. You said you didn't have confidence in your son, then you had a conversation with him. You didn't have belief in your son. With 1.7, nigga, that's a great bag, but what you chose to do? He ain't want 1.7, where that boy went? You went and fought on the ladies undercard. Yes, you did. You was over there on the ladies undercard, man. I remember. Oh, yeah, you was getting it in, man. You got it in for Quivers. You was over there with the ladies. You know, Brian Norman Sr., you was over there with the ladies. How much you get paid for that fight, boy? Was it $1.7 million? No, it wasn't no 1.7 nothing, homie. And then, not even after that. Well, yeah, after that, you went and fought on Japan and did a great little performance over there in Japan, man. Yes, you did. Boy, you was getting it in. You knocked that man into a coma. A comatose. Mighty blow. Timed him perfectly. We all saw that shit coming, man. I'm talking about me, Blunt Sports, or should I say Blunt Sports, and now I'm trying to talk proper now. Anyway, we was live watching that fight. So as soon as round one happened, he came out with that Mortal Kombat Street Fighter. Haru kick, 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 kick. And that nigga stepped back and jabbed your ass, Sasaki. I said, oh yeah, he finna get knocked out. So I was like, oh man, this nigga, he finna get knocked the fuck out. And we predicted that. It's like, look at him, he timing him. Look at that weak ass slow stab to the body. You see how Devin Haney is in the picture? He just throw that shit and we was timing it. Stab to the body, up. Stab to the body, up. Stab to the body. That was the timing. That's how slow he was coming back up. I was like, man, he finna knock this motherfucker out. And baya! Man couldn't even remember. He woke up thinking it was time to go train. Got to get ready for the fight. No, nigga, sit down. Eat some soup. Oh, my head, my eye. Why you shoot me in the eye? I would have shot you in the body. Yeah. Shot his ass straight in the motherfucking eye. Fire! And you know, that impressed Turkey. That impressed everybody. We forgot about who the fuck Sasaki was. We was like, wow, the human eyeball. Ooh. And so did Turkey. He's a casual with access to billions of dollars. And he wants to see the type of fights I want to see. So in his mind, yeah, okay, let me put this motherfucking fight together let's see if he can knock out Devin Haney. Just like you guys think. He gonna pay for it. Let me see who I can get to beat Shakur Stevenson. I want to see that too. Huh? Come on, man. Play this motherfucking song, man. Play the song with me, dog. Shit, run this one back.
No company as well. What's your situation?
We're working with PPC right now.
Any amount of fights?
It'll come out.
Nasty work. See, you don't try to give nothing.
But watch out for my right because that was a nice left hand from Cuevas that shook Norman's legs.
Telling you, Cuevas is extremely dangerous.
Rude Exposure said great knockout, but I think when Junior throws his right hand, he doesn't take his head off that line, fix it, and y'all cooking with fish grease. Appreciate you, Rude. Shout out to you, bro.
Yeah, no, I take that to criticism. I'm with you all the way on that. I'm with you. I was standing looking at not just that I was looking at. I mean, but that's part of the process. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You grow and learn. It's not that somebody don't know how to do it. It could be just like, you know, and I'm not saying this to be fun. I'm saying this to be real. It's just like with, you know, some fighters, they make excuses for why they doing something and why they not doing something. Like somebody said, I heard that he didn't respect. They may not respect their power when they don't mind getting hit. You know, I've heard all kind of things. But I'm gonna say that I'm gonna say that I think that all criticism needs to be taken into consideration and looked at and not be shunned upon or whatever.
Yeah, so hold up. Let me see something right quick. I gotta play this Clarissa. Come here. I'm finna play this Clarissa Shield video for you.
Okay.
Come here, I want you to see this. Come here, booby. I want you to see this girl right here. See her fighting? You wanna do that?
Yeah.
Huh? Boom, boom, boom. You see that?
Yeah.
I'm gonna teach you how to hit her and then step back, step back. See how she hit her and she just keeps swinging? Boom, you're supposed to step back and then come with that jab. See, she came right back with that right hand. See that? Oh, that's a girl that knocked out Ann Wolfe. You pointing at her? Yeah, she was tough. See Ann Wolfe, that girl right there? See that jab right there? She should have kept doing that. Look at that's Layla Ali right there. See? Yeah, you like her? Why you pointing at her? She look like your mama?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She light skinned, huh? Look at Ann Wolfe. She big, ain't she? She was supposed to beat up that white girl right there. But she did her thing against Ann Wolfe, didn't
Oh.
she? Yeah. You see her? Yeah. Oh, I know what you want to see. You want to see you.
Oh.
You bang. Yeah. You want to see you. You want to see you? That's you.
Ooh,
Oh.
that.
Yeah, dude. Remember that? I'm gonna put you back in there if you be bad.
You get dizzy in there, don't you?
Yeah.
You get dizzy?
Yeah, I'm gonna show her all these female
Yeah,
fights.
dizzy, didn't you?
She might want to
Oh,
play volleyball.
You
You know, I
won't trick
talk.
that like that.
We gonna let her do what she wanna do, man. But hit that like button for me, man.
Trump said this week he spoke to the president of Puerto Rico and the president of the Virgin Islands. Sir, you are the president of Puerto Rico, and you are also the president of the Virgin Islands. So the question is, who the fuck was you talking to?
Non-stop! 67! 67! 67! I'm so geek! 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67! Non-stop!
Fight a war, everybody's talking about it, or in the boxing circuit.
The rumor that I heard was that I said that unless somebody had 15, 20 million, don't even call me about it.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what we like. Layla, I'm here with my team. I got great news for you. We got the 15 million. Let's make a fight between me and you, the best versus the best. The greats versus the greats. The GOAT versus Muhammad Ali's daughter, Layla Ali. Let's make it happen. Mark, what else do we got?
Look, we have the two most prominent venues in this country, Cowboy Stadium, T-Mobile Arena, ready to go. They're extremely interested. We just have to finalize deals and dates with them. Most importantly, though, Ruben Branson, Win Records, thank you so much for supporting us, because that's what allows us to make this offer.
Thank you very much, Mark. Win Records' assignment was to bring forth $15 million. We have the $15 million for Layla. Let's make this fight happen.
That's what I'm talking about. So you saying we got the 15 million, we got the venue, and we got the dates. Now all we need is Layla Ali. Is we gonna make this fight happen or what? You asked for the 15 million and we delivered.
I'm talking about did a whole presentation. I'm talking about on YouTube. You know. And you mean to tell me Layla Ali wasn't supposed to make a presentation on YouTube? Y'all mad at her presentation, but you ain't mad at this one? Shit. Wait,
Fight Ann Wolfe. Yeah, fight Ann Wolfe, Ali. Come on back and fight the girl they say you ducked. Oh, that'll burn them up burn they britches up. Yeah, Layla Ali gets stoppages and knockouts. Knockout and Wolfe. We want to see that. Yeah, we want to see some more stoppages and some droppages. We want to see some more girl fights. If you're going to fight somebody, Layla Ali, fight somebody your own age. You know, that'll be a big fight, man, you know. You fought Frazier's daughter. You might as well fight Ann Wolfe. Ow! Don't need to fight Clarissa. She's young. She's the GOAT. Like your daddy say, he's the greatest of all time. Daddy! H. Chucky. Chuck E. Cheese. Chucky. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese. See? What's wrong with you? You never mess with my dad. Never mess with my dad. Hit that like button for me, man. Take that. Yeah, what you say? What you say about my dad? Huh? What you say? Hashtag saving booby. Boom. 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 Nigga, that's what? Hit him. Boom. That's my dad. Yeah, booby.
Yeah, man, we trying to get it right for tonight too. You know what I'm talking about? So back to what I was talking about.
Nasty work. See, you don't try to give nothing.
They ain't trying to give you nothing. They know. All you got to do is see the smile on that man's face and know that the PBC got to look out for that boy. They got to give him Pitbull. Who else over there stacked over there? Who else over there stacked in the PBC they can throw at Lamont Roach? How many fights he got over there for the PBC? You know they probably try to lock him in. they trying to get some money off of him as much as they can get. That's what the PBC do. They gonna squeeze the towel dry. If you a star, oh yeah, they need you. PBC needs stars, man. The old stars they got about to play out. Thurman, old ass fighting man, Thurman, man. I really wish Thurman could have got a lot of fights, man. Earl Spence. Earl was acting crazy back then, man. Don't want to fight Thurman because Thurman didn't want to fight him. Man, all that shit, man, them would have been great fights. I like Thurman. Thurman can fight. I can't take no body shots, but he can fight. He a name, but he fading. You guys fade, nigga. Tank fading. They say boxing gonna be dead when Tank leaves. Ain't that shit crazy? Nigga, please. Guess it died when Ali left, right? Died when Mike Tyson left, right? Died when Sugar Ray Leonard left, right? Died when Floyd ain't left. Floyd still got a chance to fight one of these guys. Floyd love money, nigga. Money make the world go round, nigga. You can get this nigga $100 million, he gonna fight. Canelo got it. Shit, nigga, you think he can't get it? He probably want more. Ain't no telling. He probably can get it if he fight somebody solidified. Like Pacquiao or somebody. Shit, I don't know. He tried to fight Mario Barrios in 2024 in Dubai. That fell through. And mysteriously, he ended up fighting Pacquiao. Yeah, all right. A lot of fights can be made after the Jake Paul fight for Tank too. Like the winner of the Devin Haney and the Brian Norman fight, right? You already 150 something, right? How big is Tank right now? He ain't got to go back to 35. 35, man, it's a lot of youngsters coming down and, you can make a name for yourself. Come back and fight one of these guys like Abdullah or something. I want Abdullah to step up. Get yourself some belts and fight some top names. When that's going to happen, 26. A lot of youngsters can mix it up between each other and get Shakur at the end. What about that? You know, he won all the belts at 35. You young niggas got the belts, so he got to fight you. Oh, you got to wait 27. They ain't ready yet. Hell, how the hell is Brian Norman Jr. ready then? That's a hell of a fight right here. He a youngster, ain't he? What, he 24? Ain't the same thing, huh? All right. Well, these young niggas are going to have to do what Brian Norman Jr. doing, huh? Step up. We want to see them. We don't care how young they is. These young niggas out here killing. You better not be looking at an age. Age ain't nothing but a number. These guys can fight. Let them fight. You get knocked out, you get knocked out. It's okay for Devin to get knocked out, but not nobody else. Please. We want to see Abdullah Mason fight Shakur Stevenson. Y'all was okay with Schofield fighting Shakur Stevenson just a week ago. Y'all was A-okay with that fight. Y'all thought he had a puncher's chance against Shakur Stevenson. And Tank Davis was swinging all his might against Lamont Roach. I don't care what you say. He landed more power punches than anything against Lamont Roach. And power punches mean you're swinging with power. Hooks, uppercuts, overhands, straights. You landing them motherfuckers, nigga. And guess what? You didn't knock Lamont Roach out. I want to see you knock Jake Paul out, though. He's twice the size of Lamont Roach. There's skills to this shit, man. You heard what the guy said, man. Shakur Stevenson and Jake Paul camp. That don't mean nothing to you. That don't mean that Jake Paul is just part of the script. That's part of the script, man. Get Shakur Stevenson and guys like that in the camp, especially Shakur, because he don't like Tank. And get him in the camp and make him think that he's teaching me something. You know, Shakur Stevenson's over here in the camp with Jake Paul just for show. He's just over there. He ain't teaching Jake Paul shit, man. Man, what? Come on, man. It's all fake. This is a script, nigga. How the fuck you even think some shit like that? Like, yeah, he going over there, but it's a script. It's part of the script, you know? And Shakur gonna get over there in Jake Paul camp, and they just gonna be in there filming shit just, you know, for play. And when the cameras go off, they not gonna be working on nothing. I don't care because Shakur Stevenson really don't like Tank Davis. He ain't gonna be whispering in that nigga ear like, hey, this what I would do if I was in the ring with Tank Davis. You know, he ain't gonna never fight me, but whoo-wee, man, you 195 pounds for this fight. And I check this jab out. This how I do it, and put this distance right there, man. He gonna try to charge you, count on like this. And you know what I'm talking about? Get out of there, step back. You know what I'm saying? Feint, then step back, and watch me jab. You know what I'm talking about? Then wear him out. And you know what I'm saying? Just like I told Abdullah Mason when he got dropped 2 times by Johan, you know, everybody dangerous in the first round. When in your case, Tank gonna be dangerous for the first 6 rounds, nigga. And you just use your height. Don't give up your height. Don't give up your length and your distance. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying? Step to him in like the later rounds. You know, wear him down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You got the reach advantage. You got about 10, 11-inch reach advantage, man. Use this jab. My granddaddy taught me. This the same jab when I was beating up on Ryan Garcia in the amateurs. His mama came to my granddaddy and asked Moses, can you please teach my son this jab that Shakur Stevenson got? Y'all don't remember that story? Yeah, use this jab. This the jab my granddaddy taught me on Tank Davis. And you got to keep it distant because he going to swing 1 punch at a time and you going to be able to counter him just like Rody was doing until he got tired. What kind of drugs you on? You know, they got that shit where you can take it all the way up to the limit. And as long as you don't go over the limit, you won't pop dirty. Remember when Suleiman was on YouTube and on these people channels and then nigga Rude Exposure clipped him? Yeah, he talking about Canelo. He wouldn't have popped dirty if the rules was like this now. Same thing with Povetkin when he was about to fight Deontay Wilder. Yeah, man, he done raised the level. What you gonna be on? I know you geeked up. You stay geeked up. Look at you on your videos. I know you on something, boy. And you go in there and you laugh past 6 or 7 with Tank David. Ain't nothing but a goddamn 10-round fight. 67, 67, 67, 67. Round 6 or round 7. That's when you gonna turn it up and non-stop. I would do it like this then. Shakur Stevenson ain't getting in there teaching them nothing like that, even though Shakur Stevenson is a teacher. Y'all amplified the fact that he was going in there sparring with goddamn Boots Ennis and got popped. So what? I bet you he learned something in that bitch, and that's what y'all don't want him to do. Don't you know I'm a chess player? I be looking for people that can beat me. I need to play people that can beat me, man. That's the mind of a chess player, a real chess player. Somebody that wants to be a master chess player does not play people beneath him. And when you do, you dull your sword. So why you think this nigga trying to fight the best and going all the gyms trying to fight the best? Because he want to be the best, nigga. And you don't want nobody to be the best except for your guy. Nothing you can say to take me away from my God, my God. Nothing you can do, you do, my God, my God. You don't want nobody to be better than your guy or get more money than your guy. You want pay-per-views to fail. You don't want them to be successful. You just like the Negroes that stayed on the plantation when they freshly freed the slaves. Yeah, them niggas like, fuck that, we free? So I'm out of here. Pew! Nigga like, shit. Ain't nothing out there for me, though. We shit, man. We good, man. We ain't going nowhere. House niggas, stand there. When niggas out there trying to create a Black Wall Street. Y'all was on the porch hating. Oh, man, them niggas ain't gonna be successful over there talking about Black Wall Street. Puss ass niggas. Soon as they got bombed and dynamited, y'all niggas was laughing and joking and talking about, see? Told you, I knew they were, man, puss ass nigga. Now what they gonna do? They gonna come back. And then you can't come back. You ain't coming back around here. If you ain't from my hood, you can get from around here. No, niggas, yeah, see, they done bomb that shit, pussy ass nigga out there riding around in them fancy cars and shit. You ain't gonna build another one. I bet you. I hope you don't. Niggas gotta get it from the mud. Can't be successful around no niggas. We separated. We ain't got no country behind us. So of course you're gonna say, oh man, gotta fight him. Gotta fight him. Shit, you know, look at the pay-per-views. Look at the money. Look at this. Look at the money. See, it's always like that, man. So the best fight, the best is who? The money man or the black man? Which one is gonna be? If you was the best fight, the best? I'm tired of y'all talking about Boots ducking Fundura and Boots ducking Virgil Ortiz or Boots ducking anything that ain't a nigga. Is he ducking Terrence Crawford? Is he ducking Lubin? Is he ducking Charlo? Them the fights I want to see. What about Shakur? Oh, man, Cepeda. If you do this against Cepeda, then okay, then I'm going to say, man, fuck Cepeda. Nigga, we tried to fight Cepeda as soon as he stepped foot at 135. An acclamation fight. I don't want to see no Cepeda. Nigga wanted to see Shakur versus Devin, Shakur versus Tank, Shakur versus them niggas. We couldn't get Shakur versus motherfucking Keyshawn. They so-called brothers. Negro, please.
Nasty give work. Nothing.
Trump has cut my food stamps from $2,800 down to $350. Now, what am I supposed to do? Huh? So I literally just got this piece of mail today saying that due to new policy changes from the Trump administration, all this shit, whatever, that all these cuts and whatever he's doing over there. Now they're telling me I have to go work. Now I have to go do all this. Well, I literally got 5 kids. Okay. I'm trying to sit here and spend time with them. I'm not trying to go work, 50, 60 hours a week so I can pay bills. I just really don't understand. I voted for him this last election because I thought what he had good was going on, but now all of a sudden, all this policy stuff's coming out, and now he's making all these cuts, and now he doesn't want to help the less fortunate people no more. I'm done with that guy. I'm not. If he gets voted in again, I'm leaving this country. Because I'm not dealing with this no more. This is all shit.
You know what? Since they want to take food stamps away, I'm going to fucking Walmart. I'm going to rank up any damn Walmart, throw that shit right in the basket. I'm coming right about that bitch. Move, get the fuck out of my way. I'm not paying for a damn thing. Y'all got me fucked up. I ain't getting a food stamp on EBT. Oh, watch this. I'm about to, it's about to be some bullshit. It about to be some shit. I'm about to go in that bitch masked up, you hear me? Masked up, racking every damn thing up off the damn shelf, throwing that shit in a basket, walking clean about there. Well, I got me fucked up, boy. It's about to be Thanksgiving, you hear me? And Christmas coming up, and y'all gonna take away nigga EBT? Oh, nah, y'all got the game really fucked up. Y'all got the game fucked all the way up, son. Believe it. Watch this. Y'all think I'm playing? Watch this, you hear me? Watch this. Watch what I do. Watch what I do. I'm gonna go in that Walmart with a basket, and I'm gonna rack all kind of shit. I'm gonna throw this shit on the basket, I'm gonna walk right about that bitch. Put this in the car, phew, I'm out of there. I'm out of there. Gone, I'm out of there.
Look at that work. In the middle. Devin gonna lead that. I'm gonna be out of range for that.
Not pulling straight back. Not pulling straight back.
Not pulling straight back. Don't stay on the rope.
Change your height. Change your height. Come on now. Back on the jab. Back on the jab.
Step out on the jab now.
Step on the round. Step on the round. Step on the round.
We out the corner.
Step on the round. There we go. Step on the round. Back to the jab. Back to the center now. We're going to keep it in the center.
Keep it in the center. Word.
Let's keep it in the center. Keep it in the center. I want 2s and 3s, baby. 2s and 3s. Head movement. Can't stay right
Oh,
there.
Devin, don't use no 2s and 3s. You do a 1 and 2. Get out of there. Devin like to slap them hooks. Get out of there.
Let me hear what Pitbull has to say. I'll take what Lamont Roach has to say before I will listen to Ryan Garcia.
Okay. So I ain't land that shit, but when he landed that shit on Frank Marr, he fucked his ass up.
Woo! Look at that! And the pivot! Oh, why that shit? Oh my god!
You right, even put that block up.
Bruh. They talking about this nigga had an off night. It's me!
That's that defense.
Fuck is wrong with them? It's me! Bing! Oh my god! Bing! Bing! Look, the slips and everything. That was low.
You talking about him knocking people
right
out?
Hand again.
You better have some defense.
Come on, look at the shots. Look at that. I ain't worried about that. We're not worried about it. He hit me low 10 times already. Obviously, he's not going to take a point from Tank.
Keep talking to the world.
But them shots in between, what is y'all missing? I was putting that shit on him, bro.
Putting that shit on
People
him.
think I'm exaggerating or something like that. Like,
no.
Oh, like the defense is crazy. People talking about he had an off night. Nah, I'm just like that. Look at the boy. Oh, he think he was gonna walk me down. Look, that's the right hand right there, and that's the jab. Look at that shit. How the fuck this nigga go? He get hit with a right hand, then get hit with a jab. Look at the ref and take a knee.
Right.
Let's just rewind it real quick. Look, y'all can see it. Y'all can see it right there.
Hold up. Boom. Boom.
Some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach leading with record. He took a knee. He took a knee.
2, 3.
Now what happened was he swung that right hand. He say he hit him, right? I thought he rolled with that shit. I thought Tank rolled with that punch. Right? Well, whether he hit him or not, he had to have defensive responsibility enough to roll with the punch. So if it grazed him and he felt like he hit him, okay, cool. That's what he said. But the fact that he rolled with the punch is the reason that hair whipped into his eye. Now, that ain't got nothing to do with Lamont Roach or nobody else. That's your choice and hairstyle, nigga. And that shit got in your eye. And that's part of the fight, nigga. Go back to the Mitch Green fight when he fought Mike Tyson. That nigga had a stone cold soul glow Jerry curl. And that shit was whipping all in his face. And it was way more greasy than your shit, nigga. But anyway, then he doubled it up with the jab. Blaze pound for pound TV. He doubled it up with the jab, homie. And he blinded you in your right eye. So the hair whipped into your left eye. And then he doubled the jab up and caught you with the last jab into your right eye. And that's when you signal to the referee that you was finna pull a junkie stunt. That's what he said. That's what I seen. Shit, run it.
Get hit with a jab. Look at the ref and take a knee. Let's just rewind it real quick. Look, y'all can see it. Y'all can see it right there.
With the left. Oh, and that right. But Davis took off some of the steam of the punch, but still, Roach leading with record. He took a knee. He took a knee.
2, 3. The fuck he going? And then they let him go to the corner. That's a disqualification, bro. Referee ain't called time. Look at me. I'm telling him keep counting. He said, but you took a knee. That's gonna look like a knockdown. Nigga, it is a knockdown. Big googly eye motherfucker, Mo.
Yeah, Mo.
Bro. 8-4 plus the knockdown. Scores would have been crazy. And then look. But watch me still work though. You talking about here comes Davis? I'm hitting him. He hit me with that left hand right there, but that shit ain't. Come on, bro.
Push that button.
He hit me low again.
Yeah,
He missed all those.
He letting his hands go.
He missed all those.
He letting his hands go.
And he did. I mean, lucky I ain't letting that motherfucker.
He letting his hands go.
So we can't move. We can't do nothing. A lot of people online talking about he should move past him. He should do. They sound like fools. We can't move. We locked in a contract. So we got to do what they exercise. So we waiting on the date. We supposed to for June 21st. They pushed it back to August 16th. That's how it was. It was always going to be a fight. Supposedly a fight. So, you know, if they wanted to fight Jake after the fight Jake. Don't exercise the option was. Say, all right, we're going to fight Jake. And then we can revisit next fight. Or we ain't going to fight Jake and this person.
Locked them in,
but let us do our thing.
Had your own promotional company as well.
Y'all locked them boys in, Blaze Pound for Pound TV. I ain't saying you did. I'm just saying y'all locked them boys in. I'm talking to them. The PBC. You heard what Floyd said. when you see Tank Davis in the ring, well, you gonna see the PBC. Still my company. Y'all locked them boys in, Floyd. Y'all lock them boys in, Al, Tom. Yeah, Tank. Y'all lock these boys in. So what they supposed to do for the bag? In the meantime, between time. And I heard y'all talking about some put yourself in these guys' shoes, put yourself in this man's shoes. You don't never want to put yourself in whose shoes? His shoes, his daddy's shoes, his team's shoes, how they feel about the situation, how they feel about the fight, how they feel like if you was in that situation and you was on in front of the world fighting Gervonta Tank Davis, nigga, out of all the fighters in the world, and you had a performance like you had, you ain't gonna put yourself in that predicament. And now you want to fight, you want to keep going and making money for your family and feeding your family, but you locked in. You locked in and you waiting on another nigga. And I heard y'all all throughout YouTube saying that, oh well, nigga, just sit and wait. You know what I'm saying? Just sit there and wait, nigga. You should be lucky that you got an opportunity as a boxer to fight another boxer, nigga. That's all I heard. So now you mad since he got to wait, that he going around town talking his shit after what he did or after what you did if you put yourself in his shoes. If you made a nigga take a knee, whether a nigga got hair grease in his eye or not. If you was to do that to Tank Davis, nigga, you'll live that down to your tombstone. And that's what's going to happen for Lamont Roach. Until he die, he the nigga that made Gervonta Tank Davis take a knee. When they research Lamont Roach and they pull him up 100 years from now, guess what's going to pop up? Legacy fight. This is part of his legacy. And they going to see Gervonta St. Davis take a knee. Then they going to do the backstory 100 years from now. They're going to see he never took a rematch with him. And when they research him 100 or 200 years from now, like I said, when they pull up Lamont Roach's name, that's part of his legacy is making Tank Davis take a knee. So he's supposed to be a part of the crew that you guys say that whenever Tank fights somebody, become a celebrity. But now that he done fought Tank and did great, I think, he ain't supposed to be a celebrity. But what do celebrities do? Celebrities get on TV and interview after interview and make themselves known and talk shit and just make themselves known to the... What was he supposed to do? Just sit down and be quiet? Be humble like Charlo said? Now look at Charlo. He got to be quiet and be humble to get a Terrence Crawford fight. But nigga, please. I ain't gonna never instruct my son to sit down and be quiet after you did a hell of a performance in my eyes, but you ain't gonna put yourself in this man's shoes. You ain't even got no children. You ain't got nobody that you love more than you. And you will risk your life for and jump in front of a car to save this life for? Or put yourself in front of a gunman in front of your child? If they start shooting and cover your child up? If you with your homeboy, you gonna, nigga, go your way, I'm gonna go my way. You ain't gonna cover your homeboys up when they get to shooting outside and y'all out there smoking and drinking. You'll do that for your child. This nigga child. You ain't gonna put yourself in his shoes though. Because you ain't got no children. You only care for yourself and your little money bag. Nigga, please hit that like button for
Well, what's your situation?
Smile.
We're working with PPC right now.
Go on and smile.
Any amount of fights?
He couldn't help it.
It'll come out.
2-3 fights.
Nasty work. See, you don't try to give nothing.
That mean by a 2-3 fight deal.
But watch out for my right because that was a nice left hand from Cuevas that shook Norman's legs.
That third punch, you try to take his
Cuevas
head.
is extremely dangerous.
Rude Exposure said great knockout, but I think when Junior throws his right hand, he doesn't take his head off that line, fix it, and y'all cooking with fish grease.
Go back to the
Appreciate
body.
you, Rude. Shout out to you, bro.
Go back
Yeah,
to
no,
the
I take that to the criticism. I'm with you all the way on that. I'm with you. I was standing looking at not just that I was looking at. I mean, but that's part of the process. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You grow and learn. It's not that somebody don't know how to do it. It could be just like, you know, and I'm not saying this to be fun. I'm saying this to be real. It's just like with, you know, some fighters, they make excuses for why they doing something and why they not doing something. Like, Somebody said, I heard that he didn't respect. They may not respect their power when they don't mind getting hit. You know, I've heard all kind of things. But I'm gonna say that I'm gonna say that I think that all criticism needs to be taken into consideration and looked at and not be shunned upon or whatever.
Hey, you right. You say the rematch will be Lamont's biggest payday for a fight he can win. Tank shouldn't have pump fake with the rematch clause. And that's the whole thing them niggas was talking about. Like, free us, free a slave. Nigga, it's a possibility that you may or may not rematch us. They knew that going in. Right after the fight, they knew when they got that draw, it's a chance this nigga might not fight us no more, bruh. Because he thought he was going to knock us out. You seen the low output Tank had? That's a sign of a nigga just wanting to go in there and knock a bitch out, like Mike Tyson did to Buster Douglas that night. He came in there with his gloves underneath his chin, just straightforward like a robot trying to knock him out. Dropped him in the 8th round. Thought it was over. Had a long count. We thought it was over. To this day, I thought it was a long count. I'm still a Mike Tyson fan, nigga. So I know how the Tank fans feel. I ain't mad at you for feeling like that, but it's wrong. I was wrong, nigga. Mike Tyson came in that fight underestimating nigga Buster Douglas and got his ass beat. That's it. He partying with Bobby Brown 2 nights in a row before a fight, nigga, in Japan. They said he had over 24 prostitutes. She thought you was gonna knock this nigga out and get back to the party. Your corner man, Mike Tyson, he wasn't no corner man. He was just a groupie. He was a nigga like Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Got a chance to get in the nigga corner, man. All he had was a big ass glove full of ice water for your hickey. You didn't think you was gonna get fucked up and bruised. You ain't need no cut man. Where your cut man was? She thought she was gonna knock that nigga out like Tank did. Except Tank was fighting a nigga that came up from 130, brother. 10 knockouts, 10 stoppages. Please. That Hector Garcia shit was a flash knockdown. Even Hector Garcia got us coming. Come on, Papi. Pointing to the back of his head and shit. You don't take credit for that. Okay, Papi, you got me. It's you know, look like a Clarissa Shields fight. She's a beauty. I wish she'd fight Ann Wolfe, man. You know, fuck Clarissa, man. You know, get yourself together, man. Get Ann Wolfe a bag. You know, and we can see if, you know what I'm saying, it's true that Ann Wolfe can beat you. You know, look at this.
A little slow to bring it back. She is looking to land that one big shot, but she knows Clarissa throws some eye-catching punches that are clearly going to get the attention. There it is, right there. Right hand over the top.
Not bad, man. Why do you get to this stuff?
No more friendship here.
Wait, I leave to get stopped.
She has no legs from underneath her at all.
Valerie Mahfoud stunned the boxing world when she knocked out the formidable Ann Wolfe, a victory that showcased her raw power and fearless approach in the ring. That win elevated Mahfoud's status, but her toughest challenge came against the undefeated Laila Ali. In their bout, Ali's combination of speed, precision, and ring IQ overwhelmed Mahfoud, earning Ali a dominant win. So, who's the better boxer in this triangle? Mahfoud proved she could take down a legend, but Ali's ability to beat Mahfoud convincingly suggests her skills reign supreme. Valerie Mahfoud...
Yeah, man. I'm trying to see. Because I want to see that I want to see that fight. I want to see why, you know, Laila chose not to fight Ann Wolfe, even though a girl that she beat, you know, she knocked Ann Wolfe out. I want to see in part 2 of her series, her not even mention Clarissa Shields' name. Because I think the boxing world and all the OGs, you that said you was ducking Ann Wolfe back in the days need an explanation on why you never fought Ann Wolfe. And I think at the end of your YouTube video, just like Clarissa had a YouTube video, and y'all had a round table and you had a thinking tank to put together, a video. I want Layla Ali to put a video together with real round table members that I know she has, because she also said in her receipt video that during COVID, they was in the round table trying to make a fight with Clarissa Shields back when she was younger. And then COVID happened, Blaze, Pound for Pound TV. And in her receipt video, she said she let that go because she is a married woman. And I know if it was my wife, you ain't going out nowhere with COVID and we got children, or we finna have a family. Please stay your ass home and listen to your husband type shit, right? I tell you what, we need to see this play out like a real business, because that was a great video you had there, Clarissa, when you had all the rappers, Papoose looking, had the ladies in the video for decorations and the big old check, and the white guy with the wrinkled up ass, understand me, polo shirt and the glasses, man. That was nice. That was neat. And, it was got some views. So why wouldn't Layla do something like that and monetize the situation? And what's the outrage of her defending herself? All the OGs still love Layla. And like I said, when no niggas checking for no female boxing until Layla started fighting and knocking them girls out, matching her daddy's name, please. That was like, take her name off of the card, man. She's still knocking these girls out and making these girls bleed. Please. I ain't seen no blood in no Clarissa fight. Please. We want to see it. I'm pretty sure that, we can get a good fight with Clarissa somewhere, because she's only fighting the competition that's in her era. Why you want to go backwards and fight a girl in another era that's attached to her father's name, and that's her legacy? What's a man's job as a man if they take all the money out of the world, Craig? He's a provider and a protector, but if you can't provide with money, you protect your children. And he's protecting his daughter from the grave by legacy. Legacy, legacy, legacy. I'm sick of that word, man. These guys out here ain't got no pension, ain't got no money, and out here getting beat on, can't even talk, and you over here talking about legacy. Tank, go get your money and fight this legacy fight. Because if he get knocked out by Jake Paul, man, that legacy fight, man, he ain't gonna be able to talk if he get hit by a heavyweight and it hurt him, because you do risk your life in the ring, right? And, not so recently, I post the guys that die in the ring as a tribute to show you guys that physiology is number one. And you have a skull on your head to protect your brain, because your brain is not meant to be rocked, not even by a jab. So we got to say, to these guys that say, oh, they getting overpaid. No, they risking their life for your entertainment purposes. They're risking their life, right? Right. You don't care. I want my baby to play sports. Whatever she want to do. Whatever she want to do in life. I got a girl.
You get dizzy in
She
there.
rough.
You
She
get
might
dizzy.
grow up fighting.
You got dizzy, didn't you?
You want to teach her. Fight with her.
Mm-mm.
Get all that money.
You won't trick dad like that.
Leave a legacy for your family, man. That's what it's all about. My legacy is whatever I leave for my children and what I do in between my birthday and my death date. Nigga, I got family stories I can tell right now I can make into movies. That's another legacy of mine. You know, things I experienced with my uncles and my mother and my family, my cousins, the niggas I know in life, and things that we did in our lives. That's all of your legacy is combined into whatever you do. And you talking about legacy fights, man. This is a big fight. This is a big part of his life. This is a big, great part of Tank Davis' life. Why? Because everybody talking about this shit. And they're going to continue to talk about it, G, to the end of time.
It's like what? Everybody's talking about it. Or in the boxing circuit. The rumor that I heard was that I said that unless somebody had 15, 20 million, don't even call me about it.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what we like. Layla, I'm here with my team. I got great news for you. We got the 15 million. Let's make a fight between me and you, the best versus the best. The greats versus the greats. The GOAT versus Muhammad Ali's daughter, Layla Ali. Let's make it happen. Mark, what else do we got?
Look, we have the two most prominent venues in this country, Cowboy Stadium, T-Mobile Arena, ready to go. They're extremely interested. We just have to finalize deals and dates with them. Most importantly, though, Ruben Branson, Win Records, thank you so much for supporting us, because that's what allows us to make this offer.
Thank you very much, Mark. WOME Records' assignment was to bring forth $15 million. We have the $15 million for Layla. Let's make this fight happen.
That's what I'm talking about. So you saying we got the 15 million, we got the venue, and we got the dates. Now all we need is Layla Ali. Is we gonna make this fight happen or what? You asked for the 15 million and we delivered.
Fight Ann Wolfe. Yeah, fight Ann Wolfe, Ali. Come on back and fight the girl they say you ducked. Oh, that'll burn them up, burn they britches up. Yeah, Layla Ali gets stoppages and knockouts. Knockout Ann Wolfe. We want to see that. Yeah, we want to see some more stoppages and some droppages. We want to see some more girl fights. But if you're going to fight somebody, Layla Ali, fight somebody your own age. You know, that'll be a big fight, man, you know. You fought Frazier's daughter. You might as well fight Ann Wolfe. Ow! I don't need to fight Clarissa. She's young. She's the GOAT. Like your daddy say, he's the greatest of all time. Daddy! H. Chucky. Chuck E. Cheese. Chucky. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese. See? What's wrong with you? You never mess with my dad. Never mess with my dad. Hit that like button for me, man. Take that. Yeah, what you say? What you say about my dad? Huh? What you say? Hashtag saving booby. Boom. 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 Nigga, what? Hit him. Boom. That's my dad. Yeah, booby. You get dizzy in there, don't you? You get dizzy? You got dizzy, didn't you? You won't trick that like that. You won't get me like that, booby. Yeah, man.
Nasty work. See, you don't try to give nothing.
Trump has cut my food stamps from.
Yeah, right. He being sarcastic. But real talk, though, that boy, Brian Norman, man, I wish you luck, bro. Straight up. But you in there with a guy that got more boxing experience than you. I want to see you go in there and move your head off the line, and that's gonna be awkward for you. So the only hope you got, to me, is if you go in there not worrying about Devin Haney's power. But that's the thing. You know, I be hearing all the rumors of the snack. I don't push shit past no man. Right? You gotta always be careful and never underestimate no man. So all that he don't have no power shit, man. We don't know what the fuck going on behind closed doors. Do we? Who's in the camp? You can't trust them to disclose the sauce. You know, we gotta have hidden cameras, shit like the mob ties. You know, hidden cameras that reveal the secret source. But y'all don't want that. Y'all say that's police shit, right? The only way up's to find out if he on dope is if he pop dirty, right? That ain't gonna happen. Victor Conte is the man that went to the federal prison system for concocting shit that you can't trace. The only way they found out is some motherfucker snitched on him and turned in the vials and needles on Marion Jones. And he told on everybody else. So you only know when they pop, right? You don't know what Canelo and Crawford had in their system during that fight. Ain't nobody never popped nothing. You never popped dirty for nothing. But we know you can take shit and get away with. And you fighting professional athletes that get away with taking this shit. So why wouldn't you take that shit if you know that's the competition? And you can't have this motherfucker over you. You an old man, Crawford. And these young niggas taking this shit, putting these supplements in their body. It ain't just old people taking shit to keep up with the young niggas. The young niggas taking supplements to keep up with the boxers, whoever's in the ring with them, whoever their competition is, whoever the top guy, whatever he taking, they got to take it too. So if Canelo taking clenbuterol, and you got Medrolone, you got all these drugs that they used to get popped dirty for, but WADA said it was okay for you to take it now, as long as you don't pop too much of it. You think the top guys that's taking it, the lower level guys ain't taking it either? They got to take it if the top guys taking it because they want to get to the top. They gonna want to fight the guys at the top. So if you going into this motherfucker just eating steak, eggs, and potatoes and drinking your protein powder, you ain't gonna be able to last with these guys. It's more than just that. You know, these guys out here really getting it in, but man, you gotta keep up with the times. It's a shame. You know, I like Clarissa Shields, man, as a black woman representing for her race. But you know, you right, champ side. Niggas ain't making videos of Layla Ali. For what? She's retired. She's out of the way. You know what I'm saying? It's Clarissa's time to shine. And you brought this woman back to life. Like you said, when nobody making no videos about no Layla Ali, but we all knew her. The young niggas knew of her because of her father. But ain't nobody never seen Layla Ali knocking these girls out, though. But you brought her because you seen all the tapes. And you knew that you wanted to be the best woman forever. You put yourself up there with Muhammad Ali, Floyd Mayweather, and then you. Knowing that guys like me and millions of men like me weren't even paying attention to female boxing until Layla Ali started fighting. And we wanted to see if she was like her father. And she proved us right. A vicious animal in the ring. Knocking these girls out, man. Just didn't fight Ann Wolfe. And we thought that was her biggest competition at the time. And then Ann Wolfe, man, you got knocked out by the white girl. And like, if it's business, if you guys love business, why would she fight Ann Wolfe? And you got knocked out by this white girl. I beat this white girl. Bad, viciously. You know, and now we got a chance to see a part 2 on a YouTube video that I'm anticipated. I'm waiting for Layla Ali's video. I know it's going to be dope because the first video was dope. And why not monetize and get everything you can get out of the fight. Like when she called Layla Ali out when she called Clarissa Shields out to spar, I can see y'all saying, "Oh, that was dumb. Why would she do that? And why wouldn't she just fight her? You know what I'm saying? And make money off her instead of fighting for free." But y'all love them sparring stories. Y'all love to see that motherfucking doghouse sparring when Tank Davis set off them 20 punches in a row. You love to hear Devin Haney brag about 6-zipping Floyd Mayweather. You love to hear about the black eye that Earl Spence gave Floyd. You love to hear about when Boots stopped Brian Norman Jr. in sparring with the body shot. You love to hear about Shakur Stevenson making Schofield boo-boo in sparring. You love to hear how Tank knock out heavyweights in sparring. You love to hear how Brian Norman Jr. Cold cock Terrence Crawford and had him sleep on his feet in sparring. You love to hear how Shakur Stevenson was dominating Lomachenko fresh out the Olympics in sparring. You love to hear how Shakur Stevenson was motherfucking helping Tank Davis get ready for Pedraza fresh out the Olympics from sparring. You love to hear these sparring stories, man, because y'all like to hear that Tank Davis and Frank Martin sparring story. So these guys get in these sparring matches and be knocking people out. That was your chance, nigga, but that's a retired woman trying to spar you. Shit, with headgear and protection and big boxing gloves, not no real fight. We ain't know you was trying to get in there and really fight us and try to kill us. I thought I was your idol, your numero uno. I'm not a Puerto Rican, but I'm speaking so that you know, a little sparring match. But you want to really fight me, don't you? Well, this was your chance to fight me with some protection and some headgear and some sparring gloves, the big sparring gloves, mouthpieces. You know what I'm saying? But you want to fight your legend, your idol, someone you look up to, my father, and added a W to your name. And you really want to fight me, huh? I'm retired. I'm around here being a family woman. And you want to fight me? You talking about light-skinned girls? What you mad at the light-skinned girls for? There's some pretty beautiful dark-skinned women out here too. Black is black. And you separating us with these type of hateful comments? I can't root for that. All the videos I made with Clarissa, the only good ones about her fights. Everything else was negative. And if I can report on a girl that's doing positive, I got to report on the other side. We like your raps. We promote your raps on our show. We let you do your thing, and we don't know who wrote them. Maybe it's Papoose, so what? I kind of figured that. But we like that shit, man. We like when you twerk. We like when you do all that shit, but we men. We men. Men like women that look good and show their ass. Why you think a nigga like Layla Ali back in the day? She pretty. So you ain't, you know what I'm saying? You like Ann Wolfe. You got to make yourself up for a man. Niggas checking for Alicia Baumgartner. Niggas checking for the pretty things, man. We men. And you hating on light-skinned girls? My daughter's light-skinned. I got a lot of light-skinned women in my family. That ain't their fault. But the hate is what we report on. Just like the positive. And if you got here knocking these girls out, that's different. You ain't knocking these girls out like Layla Ali, though, bro. Ain't no blood in these fights or nothing. You can call it what you want to. It ain't just her name. She was dropping these girls. Stopping these girls, homie. She had her time, man. Now you want to bring her back from the dead? Well, by bringing her back from the dead, you brought Ann Wolfe back from the dead. Because guess what? That need to be a settled score. And it's I think, a better fight. Two people in the same age group. Yeah, Ann Wolfe. Come on, you still in shape, Ann Wolfe. You got a boxing gym. You can get yourself some money. Clarissa got the bag. You should be happy if Layla Ali come out and don't mention your name no more and just make a part 2 about why she didn't fight Ann Wolfe. And then at the end of the video, announce a fight and a big $15 million check for Ann Wolfe like you did. That's what I'm promoting. That's what I would hope. That's what I want to see. I don't want to hear nothing else about no Clarissa Shields, man. This lady been out of boxing how long? Damn near 2 decades, nigga. You want to fight this old ass woman. She already gave you the sauce, Clarissa, when you was a young girl. Keep your figure, keep your shape. Don't get thick so you can pop it on the videos. You know, you probably would have been still eligible to fight old Alicia by now. You know, we want to see you fight Alicia Baumgartner, but we know it's impossible because you're too thick. Now, as a man, I like to see that thick shit. I'm a man, though. And as a man, I like to see that petite shit like Alicia Baumgartner, too. She's sexy. Can't speak for the ladies unless you're on the LGBT side of the game. But, man, when we saw Layla, she was pretty, man, you know, sexy, and put that out in the atmosphere. A lady. And we had to respect her. We couldn't just really talk bad about Layla Ali because, one, she was the daughter of Muhammad. She was sexy, though, but we couldn't just talk like, oh, man, because she wasn't throwing it out there like that. She wasn't twerking or shaking her ass or none of that shit. She was being a dignified woman, respecting the father of the family's name. Got married and stayed faithful to her husband to this day, married. A housewife with cooking videos that's being disrespected. Like, why wouldn't I promote my shit? You done brought me back. Thank you, Clarissa. But we ain't trying to fight you now. You heard her say during COVID, she tried to put that shit together, but COVID happened. But you don't remember that. Only the chumps don't remember that shit. That's the side you on? Let me call this motherfucking phone right quick. Hold on. Call this motherfucking pizza joint, man. I just found this little pizza spot. Let me see. Oh, man, they got the fucking recording system. I remember this shit when I was a kid. For large pizza, press 1. For medium pizza, press 2. Oh, man, I'm press 1. Yeah, I want a large pizza. For extra cheese, press 1. For I'm press 1. Let me press 1. I remember when I was a kid, way back in like the 80s, the 90s, man, I used to get these same goddamn recorders. I always used to say press 1, press 2, all that bullshit. I'm sick of that goddamn press 1 shit, man. Just let me talk to the server. I want to talk to a human, man. I'm gonna fucking press 1, man. Hello? Yeah. All that press 1. I had to press 0, man, to get to. Yeah, I want a large piece of extra cheese or some extra black olives. Yeah. What'd you say? Hold on. Okay, hold on. Oh, that motherfucker. Yeah, but like I was saying, man, you know, this would be a great fight, man. Look at this thing.
In elevated Mahfoud's status, but her toughest challenge came against the undefeated Layla Ali. In their bout,
Hey, hold up. Run that bitch back.
Good power in that straight left hand. But she's a little slow to bring it back. She is looking to land that one big shot. But she knows Clarissa throws some eye-catching punches that are clearly going to get the attention. There it is. Right hand over the top. Perkins is in trouble. Perkins is all over the place. No more friendship here. The bloat is unloading in round 3.
It's that right hand, over and over. She has no legs from underneath her at all.
Valerie Mahfoud stunned the boxing world when she knocked out the formidable Ann Wolfe, a victory that showcased her raw power and fearless approach in the ring. That win elevated Mahfoud's status, but her toughest challenge came against the undefeated Layla Ali. In their bout, Ali's combination of speed, precision, and ring IQ overwhelmed Mahfoud, earning Ali a dominant win. So, who's the better boxer in this triangle? Mahfoud proved she could take down a legend, but Ali's ability to beat Mahfoud convincingly suggests her skills reign supreme. Valerie Mahfoud stunned the boxing world when she knocked out the formidable Wolfe, a victory that showcased her raw power and fearless approach in the ring. That win elevated Mahfoud's status, but her toughest challenge came against the undefeated Laila Ali. In their bout, Ali's combination of speed, precision, and ring IQ overwhelmed Mahfoud, earning Ali...
Man, you had a video also during her receipt video that was talking about Layla Ali's skill set and how she didn't got no skills. And that Wolfe, you ducked Wolfe. That Wolfe would have knocked you out. Just like a Tank fan. You know what I'm saying? Just worried about power, power, power. Wonder-working power. In the blood of the hand. We ain't worried about power. We worried about skills, man. Skills pay the bills, man. Layla Ali was dropping these girls, stopping these girls, and making them bleed. And you can say what you want, man, but she dropped that girl that dropped Wolfe. You know how y'all like to say common opponents. That was a leftover. You know, but I tell you what. If Layla Ali, if anybody can get this video to Layla Ali, I'm speaking to you. I'm speaking to you, man. If you had a video that even mentioned Clarissa Shields' name coming out for part 2, man, we cool, whatever you do, but boy, look here. We want you to fight Wolfe. We want you to give Wolfe a payday. We want you to bring, since Clarissa done brought Wolfe up talking about you ducked. We want to hear the story in part 2, goddamn. Hey, can I get a 2 cents round of applause? Yeah, I stole that from 2 cents. Hey, look here. You know, they got it on StreamYard, man. You know, I like to give people credit of the buttons they push, man. You know, like Champside, you know, you get that motherfucking soundboard now, he gonna get mad at you. He gonna get mad at you, you get yourself a soundboard. Remember when Blue Blood got his soundboard? Oh, that shit burnt that nigga up. Because Blue Blood, I like the soundboard. Blue Blood need to bring that shit back. He used to make them pussy niggas mad when he hit that shit. Wah, wah, wah. 2 cents. Yeah, nigga, that's you. Every time Champside hear that motherfucking soundboard on motherfucking Blue Blood, boy, he be hot. I'm the motherfucker. I'm the first nigga with the soundboard, nigga. Yeah, nigga, I remember that shit. Nigga, I'm finna steal Fag None shit, nigga. Yeah, bring your gong back, dumbass nigga. That used to get your mind right. You didn't even know why you used to hit the gong for the moment of silence and shit. That used to get your mind right psychologically. You know, flipped the script and went crazy on us. You need to get your gong back. You know what I'm saying? You motherfucking brain scrambled, nigga. Yeah, nigga, y'all don't even want the girl to be successful on YouTube, man. That's disgusting. Like, why wouldn't she monetize this shit? You brought her back, bro. You know, we were with you, Clarissa, until then. Like, I'm still with you. Don't get me wrong. Can't nobody beat you. If you talking boxing. And I ain't got to like your character. Niggas don't like Michael Jordan. They say he an asshole. So fuck you gonna beat the Bulls, though? How you gonna beat the Bulls in the finals and go past game 6? You can't. And niggas wished and crossed their nuts on Michael his whole career and stopped a lot of guys from New York from getting championships. So what some guys from New York do? Become a Bulls fan. Like, if you can't beat them, join them. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, you know why y'all became Bulls fan? Because of Jordan. And he stopped a lot of Hall of Famers from getting chips. Barkley. If it wasn't for the retirement, it would have been Elijah one. You can say what you want. Shout out to Houston, Texas. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that nigga, Clarissa Shields, man. You that was a bad one for me. But all publicity, good publicity. You can turn this shit up and boost your name out there and be the person that everybody want to see get beat now. You know what I'm saying? You got people out there that really don't like how you disrespected Ali. And people trying to turn the situation like she disrespected you somehow. And I remember when you was a little girl in the Olympics, man, and you was motherfucking doing your thing, fighting, and she was rooting for you. Yeah, she was rooting on you. And she promoted you as far as being a great boxer, man, good for the black girls in the community to look up to, gave you advice. Now all of a sudden you want to fight her? No. You know, any woman, not even a boxer, ain't gonna let another woman talk shit to her. And you know, some men will just hold it in and be like, all right, whatever. It's hard for a woman to let anybody talk shit about them, especially a pretty woman. And you over here talking crazy about light skinned girls. Miss Pretty, yeah, she pretty, nigga. You thank you. Cause all the men back in my days loved Layla. And you new school fools love Clarissa. But y'all also love Alicia, and she's a drug chief. Well, I'm sorry, she got it took back. You know, because that's just what it is, man. Hit that like button for me, nigga. We not playing with these guys no more. It's A1 content over here. You know what I'm saying? We like Ice Cube. You know what I'm saying? Jacking for beats. We'll take a nigga beat and make that shit funky, nigga. Hey, drop that beat, man. I took from this pussy nigga.
So you might want to. I want to calm all that down, bro. I want to calm all that down. Devontae St. Davis
is a star. I love it when he drive in the fancy car.
Shakur Stevenson
Just don't like him.
Devin Haney know he
Got a fire-ass shoe game. Y'all don't know fashion. Y'all don't know nothing.
built like that, bro.
That ain't no purse, see? Yeah, y'all was right. So, Cass ass, super chat, still got a banjo.
And it seems like you've been watching me this whole time, mad that I've been talking about it. And now you.
Yeah, man, we go out on the limb, man, and just try to entertain the people, man. You know, we like to make the people's laugh. Yeah, man, we like to make the people laugh, man, you know. And then, you know, we gonna get out the door. But, you know, I be signing off with everybody, man. If you feel like you got talent, man, send it to Rude Exposure, man. We fuck with that shit. We play that shit over here.
I blew up and shit that don't exist, no getting views. Fucking cool. I blew up at no papa. Cause the day to day, getting money, playing commas. Wish I had the commas. Wish I had some commas. Wish I had some commas so I can give it to my mama. I blew up at no papa. Fucking cool. Run damage at the end of the day and keep money handle. It's not the same. It's only time. Niggas know we getting money off this rhyme. They saying when jails go when I'm out of rhymes. Shit, I don't know, cause I rolled up some shit that don't exist. If you was fucking cool, I grew up had no papa. Cause the day to day, getting money, playing commas.
Talk to him, Thomas Hill. You better talk to him, Thomas Hill. Freedom to get out to the get out, to the ghetto, no sellout. 6 COs, you know we ought to put their head out. But I give them a chance because I'm civilized. Before the rest of the world that didn't realize a cell is hell. I'm a rebel, so I rebel. Behind walls got me thinking like an animal. Got a woman CEO that called me a copter. She tried to get away, so I popped her twice, right? I don't want to be nice. Got boy part twice, never nice. Y'all know what time it is over here. Thomas Hill, what's happening though, man? You know the business. Just talking boxing earlier, done drunk myself some coffee, getting ready for another, brother. Geeked up like what's your boy Jake Paul said. 67. Remember? He said it, not me. I don't know what he meant by 67. The hell he got going on, man. Yeah, I'm a rebel, so I rebel. Behind bars got me thinking like an animal.
He spoke to the president of Puerto Rico and the president of the Virgin Islands. Sir, you are the president of Puerto Rico, and you are also the president of the Virgin Islands. So the question is, who the fuck was you talking to?
Right.
Non-stop! 67! 67! 67! I'm so geek! 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67! Non-stop!
I don't know what the fuck he was talking about, Thomas Hill. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, just being funny. You know, trying to get me some money. You know. But yeah, 67, 67. Make America great again, bro.
Non-stop! 67! 67! 67! I'm so geek! 67, 67, 67!
It's a 10-round fight. Niggas trying to steal my I got that from my granddad and my uncles and my mama. Niggas, this a 10-round fight. So if I was Jay Paul, I would, you know, try to take somebody through the deep waters and get it, you know what I'm saying, get it over with round 6 or 7 from a heavyweight fighting a small guy. 67, 67, 67.
Non-stop!
Everybody's talking about it. Or in the boxing circuit. The rumor that I heard was that I said that unless somebody had 15, 20 million, don't even call me about it.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what we like. Layla, I'm here with my team. I got great news for you. We got the 15 million. Let's make a fight between me and you, the best versus the best. The greats versus the greats. The GOAT versus Muhammad Ali's daughter, Layla Ali. Let's make it happen. Mark, what else do we got?
Look, we have the 2 most prominent venues in this country, Cowboy Stadium, T-Mobile Arena, ready to go. They're extremely interested. We just have to finalize deals and dates with them. Most importantly, though, Ruben Branson, Win Records, thank you so much for supporting us, because that's what allows us to make this offer.
Thank you very much, Mark. Win Records' assignment was to bring forth $15 million. We have the $15 million for Layla. Let's make this fight happen.
That's what I'm talking about. So you saying we got the 15 million, we got the venue, and we got the dates. Now all we need is Layla Ali. Is he gonna make this fight happen or what? You asked for the 15 million and we delivered.
Fight Ann Wolfe. Yeah, fight Ann Wolfe, Ali. Come on back and fight the girl they say you ducked. Oh, that'll burn them up, burn their britches up. Yeah, Layla Ali gets stoppages and knockouts. Knockout Ann Wolfe. We want to see that. Yeah, we want to see some more stoppages and some droppages. We want to see some more girl fights. If you're going to fight somebody, Layla Ali, fight somebody your own age. You know, that'll be a big fight, man, you know. You fought Frazier's daughter. You might as well fight Ann Wolfe. Ow! Don't need to fight Clarissa. She's young. She's the GOAT. Like your daddy say, he's the greatest of all time. Daddy! H. Chucky. Chuck E. Cheese. Chucky. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah. I'm trying to go to Chuck E. Cheese for a birthday.
What's wrong with you?
Uh-oh.
Never mess with my dad. Never mess with my dad.
Hit that like button for me, man.
Take that. Yeah, what you say? What you say about my dad? Huh? What you say?
Hashtag saving booby.
Boom. 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 Nigga, that's what? Hit him. Boom. That's my dad. Yeah, dude.
That's right. That's right, Thomas. That's right.
You get dizzy in there, don't you? You get dizzy? You got dizzy, didn't you?
That's right.
Mm-mm.
You won't trick that
like that.
Win. So, who's the better? Mahfoud proved she could.
Yeah. Here you go.
Good power in that straight left hand, which is a little slow to bring it back. She is looking to land that one big shot. But she knows Clarissa throws some eye-catching punches that are clearly going to get the attention. There it is right there. Right hand over the top. And Perkins is in trouble. Perkins is all over the place. No more friendship here. The quote is unloading in round 3.
It's that right hand, over and over.
Every time I hear the word "quote," I think of Muhammad Ali. Thomas Hill. Every time.
World when she knocked out the formidable Wolfe, a victory that showcased her raw power and fearless approach in the ring. That win elevated Mahfoud's status, but her toughest challenge came against the undefeated Laila Ali. In their bout, Ali's combination of speed, precision, and ring IQ overwhelmed Mahfoud, earning Ali a dominant win. So, who's the better boxer in this triangle? Mahfoud proved she could take down a legend, but Ali's ability to beat Mahfoud convincingly suggests her skills reign supreme. Valerie Mahfoud stunned the boxing world when she knocked out the formidable Wolfe, a victory that showcased her raw power and fearless approach in the ring. That win elevated Mahfoud's status, but her toughest challenge came against the undefeated Laila Ali. In their bout, Ali's combination of speed, precision, and ring IQ overwhelmed Mahfoud, earning Ali a dominant win. So, who's the better boxer in this triangle? Mahfoud proved she could take down a legend, but Ali's ability to beat Mahfoud convincingly suggests her skills reign supreme.
Common opponents. You look at a girl like that, Thomas Hill, today in 2025, getting the ring with Clarissa Shields, you automatically say, man, Clarissa Shields, the Wolfe, to beat this girl ass. And that's a fact, Jack. But you look at a girl like this here, and you say the same thing, man. You say the same thing, Thomas Hill. But when you look at her, and she fighting a girl like that, you like, oh, she finna knock this girl out. But what happened, Thomas Hill? She got knocked out, didn't she? She got knocked the fuck out by a girl that looked like this here. And put her in 2025, that's just impossible. So if I'm a son of Muhammad Ali and I'm trying to get this bag, it ain't gonna look too good if I fight you. But it'll look good if I fight Wolfe now, because y'all done brought Wolfe back up from the dead. And Wolfe talking shit too. Maybe she knows something we don't know. Maybe she should talk shit, because that's how you get shit stirring nowadays. Talk shit if you a fighter. But don't be trying to fight no old woman, Clarissa. Trying to get the quote, you get your W, you put the W in the GOAT word. That's from Ali when he beat Sonny Liston. I'm the greatest of all time. Y'all just made it an acronym, and started labeling people who is the best of whatever they do a GOAT. Some people the GOAT at their job. Bricklayers, I'm the GOAT of this shit. Nigga, I can lay bricks faster than anybody in the world, Craig. You say she got out on her ass and barely edged out the rematch. Hey, man. Wins, victories, it's all good. One thing for sure, two things for certain. This gal been married how long? And we all know that some of these guys don't even have children out here on YouTube. And some of these guys definitely don't have wives. And if they did have wives, man, that were, with children, they would make decisions with their wives. And I remember the receipt video, and the lady, which was born in 1978, which makes her the same age as I, is smart. And she told you guys she tried to make that Clarissa Shields fight, but COVID happened. Now, if I'm her husband, I'm like this. Stay your ass at home, Jack, with me and the family to be. And you ain't got no say-so in your household. You probably will feel like a woman like Clarissa Shields or Layla Ali should tell you what to do. You'll probably feel like she should keep on, even though she's been talking about retirement at that time, and we're coming out of retirement at that time, I meant, please, I ain't fought for 18 years, and you want to fight this woman that you say is you look up to, and she touted you up during the Olympics and gave you advice to stay fit and trim and market your brand, and now you saying that's your idea? No, we see the receipts, baby, and we got to go on the right side of the history. Now, you can kick all these girls' ass you want to, but when you put your outside life on, social media, we got to talk about it because it's affecting your career. Because you're bringing up a legend and waking up old souls. A man without money, like I said, is still a protector, and Ali is protecting his daughter from the grave. Because you can't disrespect that name. You ain't never ran across people in life you cannot disrespect. You wish you could, couldn't you? And you suckers out here thinking somebody gonna let people disrespect the Ali brand? No. We knew him and her before her. The OGs, that is. Please. Right is right. Wrong is wrong. Right? I'm not finna sugarcoat nothing. Take sides. If we do, we take sides of the righteous and the right, not the wrong. We're not making excuses for nobody. Name some excuses. And we're going to take the right side of it, brother, sisters. Can I get an amen? I tell you what, let me get a 2 cents round of applause. I stole that from 2 cents. Yeah, nigga, we want action, right? But we want the right type of action. Like, look at these youngsters at 135. They got a chance to do some 1980s, 1990s type of shit. Thomas Hill. Y'all better let Abdullah go. Y'all better let Kermel go. Y'all better let all these youngsters go, man, talking about they too young. They ain't ready yet. Shit, y'all was ready for Schofield to fight Shakur Stevenson. Wouldn't you? You say, wait, Rue, are you that my man's that go around helping his neighbors put up projects around their house and sometimes has this woman help? What you mean? I don't understand that one. But see, my woman, man, she understand what type of man I am. I'm an old school fool living in 2025, G. So if you put up with me and I put up with you, if I'm gonna put up with your shit, you got to put up with my old school state of mind. And in my house, man, dick run everything in here. You hear me? That's an old motto my whole family been saying since I've been growing up. I don't care how much money a woman make. You can make 3-4 times as much as me, baby. But when somebody busts through that front door, I'm supposed to stand in front of you while you get the kids out the back door and risk my life defending this house. I ain't supposed to be sitting on the couch grabbing the children, getting out the way while you defend the house. And when I'm out and about in the public, I'm supposed to be the one that defends you if some chaos happens, not you defending me when some chaos happens. And that's my natural job by God, is to protect and provide. But if you take away all the cash currency out the world, Craig, what is my job still? To protect and provide protection. To secure my family to survive throughout the decades and the centuries to come. You say it's a guy to make videos like that. Cool. I don't make videos when I go around helping people. You know, I do community service in Noonan, Georgia, with the Noonan Outlaw 12U strength and conditioning. You know, I go around giving 24 packs of water out in the summertime on the exits of the highways. You know, people be out there, you know what I'm saying, we'll work for food, we hungry, blah, blah, blah. I just put the water on the window, they come grab it. Big old 24 pack. I ain't recording myself doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's just some shit I see and do. A nigga record me on the low, I ain't knowing the video come out then. And we don't make it our business to record our charity. You sound just like you just said. He was a bricklayer, got it made. Oh yeah. When you to go to anything you do, you to go to what you do. Some niggas think they to go to getting girls. You know what I'm saying? Think they girl will never cheat on them and all that shit, man. You know, some niggas think like that. You gotta let them do what they do, man. But shit, with Clarissa and Ali, I don't know. Like, what if Ali chose to come back on her part 2 of her video and be like, I'm gonna fight Clarissa Shields in her part 2 of her video? What people gonna be saying? Oh man, Layla Ali finna get beat up. Layla Ali finna get beat up. Clarissa Shields finna knock Layla Ali out. And then they get to the fight. And you know, Clarissa ain't really knocking shit out, right? And Layla getting there still in shape. And that power won't go nowhere in them old folks. You know, that's the last thing to go. And she catch Clarissa and drop her. Oh, that'll be the end. And that's a chance she taking and she willing to take, cool, but that'll fuck everybody up that been clit riding Clarissa Shields, man. Cause that's all it's been. You know, you got chump side over this bitch clit riding Clarissa because she done did a fucking intro for him. And he got the bat line to her number. Well, man, right is right and wrong is wrong. You over here saying Layla Ali is irrelevant without Clarissa Shields? That's a lie. Like, this woman is a housewife. She's relevant to the fullest. Her husband thinks the highest, the numero uno of her. Her family does. She has a name, and now you done brought the name back out. She's even more relevant than ever now. She made of that. You say it'll be the biggest fight, if so, and that's a shame. Yeah, it'll be the biggest fight, but it's the right fight. Like, this woman, like, we already said that if she come back, oh, Layla Ali gonna get beat up. Because niggas gonna be talking about her age. She ain't been boxing for over damn near 2 decades and all that shit, bro. They gonna be talking about her level of competition and all that shit, G, and how Clarissa Shields fighting heavyweights and all this shit, and she got to the Olympics. All that shit gonna come up, G. But my thing is, just like with Tank Davis and Jake Paul, everybody know Tank Davis supposed to beat Jake Paul because there's levels to this shit. But if he do beat Jake Paul, it ain't gonna go as viral as Jake Paul beating Tank Davis and knocking him out. So if Clarissa Shields beat Layla Ali, it's gonna be the same thing. Yeah, she's supposed to beat Layla Ali. She got the 18-year excuse. You got the motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? All these, she cooking on YouTube and making jokes about that type of excuse. You know what I'm saying? All that. But if Layla Ali somehow, with that power, she still probably I don't think power go nowhere now, physiology wise. Somehow lands the fucking punch because she got a chin now. Layla Ali, they used to bang it out and be bloody in that bitch. Nigga, them guys couldn't knock her out. Especially the girl that knocked out Ann Wolfe, she knocked her out. I tell you what, let her be able to take some of them punches that Clarissa Shields be hitting these girls today and they don't drop. Hit up with her and she feel like she can take that shit and crack Clarissa Shields and end up beating Clarissa Shields, nigga, at her own game. That'll be the end of death of her. Niggas don't want to see that shit, so they talking all that shit, talking about she ain't gonna fight Clarissa, trying to hype up the fight and all that shit and make her fight. Man, fuck that. Don't even do that to Clarissa Shields. Because the possibility of you beating her is like the possibility of Lamont Roach beating up on Tank Davis in the second rematch. That's not good for boxing. It'll be good, but for Tank, no. Whenever the face of boxing get beat, the world finds out. When the face of boxing beats somebody that's supposed to get beat, the locals know. If Donald Trump go bankrupt right now, the world will know. If you or I go bankrupt right now, the locals will know. Our family or whoever we tell, the creditors will know. And the people that bankrupt us, they ain't gonna expose the fact they bankrupt you. But they'll leak a video of Donald Trump getting bankrupt. It wouldn't be able to be hidden. I'm just telling you, it's different levels. So I feel like Clarissa Shields should just fall back and see what she can do with these people her age, man. But Layla Ali got a chance to blow up. Thanks to Clarissa. Because, nigga, if you thought you had a fucking round table, you know she got a round table, a real round table. And they thinking like money and how we can monetize this shit. Like she made her video. Now all of a sudden she making a video. You upset there, brother? Say I want part 2 better than a mother lover. How many of y'all want part 2? I'm waiting for part 2 and I'm just wishing and hoping on the star that she don't even mention Clarissa's name. I just hope she gives us an explanation on this Ann Wolfe situation. You understand me? Because wouldn't it be a treat if we can get that fight? She's in shape. You're in shape. You could put together a big check just like Clarissa did in her video for Ann Wolfe. Explain the so-called why reason I ain't fight her and everything that went on, just like you did about Clarissa in her video. There go a specific video for Ann Wolfe. How about that? Ain't no be easy. That's for Easy E. Easy does it. That's how we do it. Stop. I'm gonna break it down to another category. Yeah, you remember that old school food type shit? No. If it ain't rough, it ain't me. The gangster's black and he's about to attack. If it ain't rough, it ain't me. Well, let me bust a freestyle in. I bet. So I'm telling you, if she fought Ann Wolfe, everybody gonna watch that because y'all hyped it up and told us that she was ducking her. Please. Man, I'm finna get out of here, man, but I just want all the guys to know, man, this is boxing. This ain't nothing about no personal shit now. We want to see these fights now because we remember that shit. We remember y'all saying that Layla Ali was ducking Ann Wolfe back in the days, and we wanted to see that fight too. Now it's a chance we can get it. Both girls in shape. They still looking good. We want to see it now. And for all the suckers, we gonna leave you with this.
So you might want to. I want to calm all that down, bro. I want to calm all that down. Javante St. Davis
is a star. I love it when he driving the fancy cars.
Shakur Stevenson
Just don't like him.
Devin Haney know he
Got a fire-ass shoe game. Y'all don't know fashion. Y'all don't know nothing.
ain't built like that, bro.
That ain't no purse, see? Yeah, y'all was right. So, cash out, SUBSRIBE, still got a banjo.
And it seems like you've been watching me this whole time, mad.
Fought his brother. You know what I mean? His brother was big when I fought him. But, you know what I mean? Benavidez is a big dude. The only reason why I entertain Canelo is because he's not a big dude. Like, he might be thick, you know what I mean? But he's not a big dude. You know what I mean? Like, Benavidez is like 6 foot something. You know what I mean? Then he gonna come in 190, 200 probably, you know what I mean? Like, you never know. Like, that's a big dude. Like, you know what I mean?
And he's skilled, man.
You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, I might as well go to heavyweight if I fight Benavidez.
Would you ever?
Because Canelo is not the bigger man. I mean, Terence Crawford, Canelo is 5'7.5". Is not a true super middleweight, you know.